it's showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrive, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. Colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in the passing lanes.
Yay! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with my Lakers family out there, man? Hey, yo, here we go. You feel me? Appreciate everybody joining us on Lakers in 5. Hit that like button, bro. Subscribe, of course, if you're new, man. I think my audio says I'm good, so I should be good, man. So anyway, appreciate everybody joining us, man. Look at here. We got some news that just broke about well, I don't know, about an hour ago, so something like that. About Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt. We got to talk about it. I know there's probably going to be a lot of Laker fans that's going to be disappointed. You know what I mean? Maybe pretty pissed off at the Lakers front office, but hey, it is what it is, man. You know, we gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna be on live long. This is the live show. I'm not gonna be on long because I gotta get my boy in a minute. But I had to go live for a little bit today. So, but I do want to mention a few things. We got, I appreciate everybody showing up. I see Detroit guy. I appreciate you showing up, man. Showing up, showing some love, bro. I see you, Detroit, man. Appreciate you, brother. A few things I want to mention before I get started here is, shout out to Maxi Kleber, the Kleebler, right? He if you guys haven't seen it yet, I've seen it on X, man. He posted a video of him, throwing, I think he was off the backboard or something like that, doing a dunk or something like that or whatever, man. So hey, he's getting his workout in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He looks like he's getting in that Luka Doncic shape, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. I would still put him in trade talks, but hey, at least he's putting in that work. He's on the team right now. You know what I mean? So and he's putting in work. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rui, another one. Shout out to Rui, man. Rui over there working out with sumo wrestlers. What the hell? Hey, shout out to Rui, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. I saw it. I saw the video, and I don't the workout that he posted. I was like, what does that work out? Like, you know what I mean? Like I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing, but what does that work out? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out the sumo move that he was doing when he squatted and then he kept going back and forth, you know what I mean? With his hey, I don't know what that works out, but hey, they do. They know. I don't know, but they know what it is. So I mean, he's working out with sumo wrestlers, man. But hey, if it works for him, you know what I'm saying? Then cool. You feel me? Hey, as long as you keep shooting that 44% from three, you know what I'm saying? Then we good. I would like you to be better, a little better on defense, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Come on, Rui. Let's move our let's get some fast twitch going. Let's move our feet faster. You feel me? Let's do something like that. You know what I mean? But hey, whatever it is, man. Hey, I like it, bro. I like it, man. Shout out to Rui, man, for doing that. So I had to give a shout out to those two Laker players first before I get started, man. So let me go ahead and give him. Hey, appreciate. Hey, what's up, Joe? Appreciate Joe showing up, showing some love. I see you, brother. Appreciate you showing up, man. He's like, salute, man. Hey, hashtag, hey, tryouts. Oh, he said tryouts in December 15th. Hey, big facts. Hey, that's exactly what I was going. Hey, that's where we going, man. Appreciate you showing up. What's up, Jude Paul, man? Gasol, I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. Rui, he said Rui working out with the wrestlers, man. I think teaches him how to box out there out better. Yeah, and hold his ground better. Hey, you know what? And maybe that's what it is. Maybe because the workout that I've seen him doing, it's I don't know I don't know what it works out, but maybe it's a low gravity. And I'm trying to relate this to basketball terms, right? So maybe it's like a low gravity to where you're defending somebody in the post. You know what I mean? It gives you that balance. You know what I'm saying? That low gravity balance, maybe, so you can hold your ground. Maybe that's like what you just said, Joe. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? So that's a good observation by Joe right there. Hey, you know what? Maybe, bro. I don't know, but hey. I just like to see Laker players get their workout in, man. You know what I mean? They're not just sitting around going to Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? They actually putting some work out there. You feel me? So I like to see that. You feel me? So hey, appreciate the two right there. And we already know Luka Doncic is working out. We already know LeBron James is getting his workout in. You know what I mean? All these players, they all getting their workout, man. You know what I mean? So I like to see it though. You know what I'm saying? I like to see it. So that's just me. You know what I mean? But anyway, appreciate you showing up though, Joe. You already know what time it is, bro. I wasn't gonna go on live long today. But if anybody from the Lakers and Five family want to pull up, I'll drop the link in the group chat. But I won't drop it in the chat today. Because I got to roll in about, I don't know, about 20 minutes. So, but we'll see. But again, we're gonna get to the main news, which is Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent. Those are the main guys that we're going to talk about. What's up, Portland Trailblazers fan? I see you, man. I see you, bro. He said, "Yo, Robert might go to y'all." Hey, we'll see. And we'll see. I think and that's kind of like where I wanted to kind of go a little bit, because I know we already talked about Robert Williams and Thibault, right, coming to the Lakers. We already talked about them, and we talked about them. I think it was last week, and we talked about who we trade for them, right? Well, not gonna lie to you, they mentioned Jared Vanderbilt, they mentioned Gabe Vincent, but they didn't mention Dalton Connect, and they didn't mention the Cleveland, right? But they did say something about this may be the team going forward for the start of the season, right? So, but doesn't mean that, like Joe just said earlier, doesn't mean that we're going to end the season with these players. You know what I'm saying? Trade deadline always still comes up. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me go ahead and get to the news. You guys already know how these streams go, man. I go ahead and put the news out there for you. One thing I found interesting, if you guys didn't know this, look at your screen right here, is Cole Swider. Cole Swider has officially signed with the Anadolu Efes and Anadolu Efes. Hey, well, hey, shout out to Cole Swider, man. Cole Swider, that's a team over there, I think, and yeah, it's a Turkish club out over there. So Swider spent, of course, past his seasons in the NBA playing for the Lakers, Miami, Detroit, Toronto for the past season, but he signed with the Anadolu. I don't know how to say that name, bro. Anadolu Efes. So Cole Swider is now not on the Lakers. He is now with the Turkish club. So I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, well, there you go. Cole Swider's gone. Cole Swider, I don't know. It's something about Cole Swider that just these teams that they mentioned. You see the Lakers, the Heat, the Pistons, the Raptors. It's something about Cole Swider that just these teams just don't. They not they don't think he's NBA ready. I mean, I don't know. He can shoot like a mug. You know what I mean? He can ball on offense, but I think maybe it's his defense. I think his defense is just he's just real slow footed. Um, maybe that's what it is. Maybe and not only slow footed. Maybe he gets lost. Maybe he gets lost on defense. You know what I mean? But it's something that these teams. I mean, come on, man. You got one, two, three, four teams out there that are saying, yeah, he's not NBA ready. So it's got to be something to it. You know what I mean? Not, I mean, and he's 6'8". He's a 6'8" guy who can shoot the three. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't know, man, but it's something that these teams are seeing in Cole Swider to where they just feel like he's not NBA ready. So, hey, Cole Swider is now over there in Europe, man, for the Turkish club, man. So I just had to throw that out there. I saw that today, and I was like, oh wow, okay, Cole Swider's he's gone. So that's I had to throw that out there. Anyway, let's keep it going. In other news, we got of course everybody wants to hear this. Well, I don't want to say hear this, but everybody's talking about this, and not something that I think a lot of Laker fans want to hear. But hey, it is what it is, man. So anyway, Lakers plan no major trades until season fully underway, man. Still, the feeling around the Lakers is that the team is pretty much set as it is, and that no major trades are forthcoming until the season gets rolling. The Lakers have had opportunities, okay, had opportunities to include the likes of Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt in trade packages already, but have declined to do so. That's something that a lot of Laker fans do not want to hear, man. But hey, It is what it is. But anyway, let me keep it going. They have not been attacking the trade market by any stretch of the imagination. One Western Conference executive said most teams now are in a sort of wait and see mode, and would include the Lakers in that. They want to give it some time before they make a trade. So that's pretty much what everybody's talking about right now. Everybody's talking about and everybody's not liking the freaking the news here when it comes down to Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent. Mainly Gabe Vincent. A lot of Laker fans just they don't really want Gabe Vincent, man, on the team. You know, and I don't blame them. I think out of everyone on the team, I think Gabe Vincent's the one that needs to go. That's just my opinion on it. I'm sorry, needs to go first. First, okay. Before we talk about anybody else, before we talk about Jackson Hayes or the Kleebler or Vanderbilt or anybody else, I would say probably Gabe is probably the one that needed to be traded first out of all of them. But that's just my opinion on it. But we'll see. We'll see. And again, I get the frustrations when it comes down to you know the news of Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent. And here's the thing: the reason why for me, I would say I would pick Vanderbilt over Gabe Vincent is mainly because I need that defensive wing. I know Jared Vanderbilt gives you nothing pretty much nothing on offense, right? He's good at putbacks, right? And that's pretty much it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up because I know he can't shoot. Okay, he can't shoot, right? We all know that. Okay, but good defensive player. But I would say this: he has to get better. And I don't mean I'm hoping this is what I'm hoping because here's his I'm gonna give you his stats last year, right? Just last year. Um, he only played 36 games, right? Last year, right? He averaged about 16 minutes a game. He averaged 48%, pretty much 49% from the field. Okay. And of course, we're not even going to count his three because he don't shoot threes like that. I mean, if you want, he shoots like 28% from three. He don't shoot threes like that. And then, of course, he averaged 4 points and 5 rebounds. Now, I would say this when it comes down to Vanderbilt, I don't, I don't, I don't mind putting him in trade talks. Like if we can get a wing that's just as good as Vanderbilt on defense, but can shoot the three, bro, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people was talking about Thibault. A lot of people were saying, bro, we got to go get Thibault, man. Thibault, he's a really good defender. He can guard wings and he can shoot the three. I mean, that's the ideal player that you would want on the Lakers when you have LeBron James and Luka Doncic, right? You got those two players. So you would want, what I'm saying, a player like that. You know what I mean? But those players are hard to find. You know what I mean? And this is why a lot of Laker fans was hoping that Jared Vanderbilt shot would come around. A lot of people was like, bro, if Jared Vanderbilt could just work on his corner threes, that's all we need you to do. We know that you're already good on defense. And we know that you have no offensive game. You can't you're not out there freaking taking guys off the dribble. You don't have no handles like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't go one on one. You can't do a post up and a fadeaway shot. We know that you're not. That's not you. That's not your game. Okay, that's fine. But can you make your corner threes? That's all we ask. Just make your corner threes, right? Salute to Goat James in the chat. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Goat James, aka Chris, aka let me cook this right quick. You appreciate showing up, showing some love. We got the bandwagon right there. The bandwagon showing up. What's up? Why I see you Q showing up, showing some love, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the brother, the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Rundown Productions is the name. You feel me? Rundown Gaming is the game, and Rundown Wrestling is the fame. You feel me? Yeah. All three channels. If you need to know where all three channels are, hit the description on this video. Okay, hit the description, man. All three channels, go sub to him, man. I got him right there, bro. You know what I mean? By the way, not only do I have him, I also got Laker Girl 36. She's also in there. Go sub to her. You know what I mean? She got a channel. You know what I mean? It's all this is in the description. Okay. Big Major Level Entertainment. That's another one, man. Go make sure you go give him a like, go give him a sub, go show him some love. Everything you need is in the description. Just click on the description, scroll down. You're gonna see all the names and they channels. Okay, they channel links. Just click on the channel link, man. It'll take you straight there, man. And give him a like, go give him a sub, bro. Real talk. So appreciate you, man. What up, Tyrell? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. I see you, man. Mimi, I got you. You feel me? Showing up, showing some love. He said, Luca is great, man. Dallas misses Luca. Yeah, well, yeah, Dallas, man. I still, in my opinion, I still say that was a that. I still say that I know people say that there was kind of an even trade or whatever. I say the Lakers won that trade. That's just my opinion, though. But it is what it is. What up, 81? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. I got you. You feel me? So anyway, we're gonna keep it going. So back to Jerry Vanderbilt. So again, I think when it comes down to Vanderbilt, man, it just all we ask for him is just make your threes, bro. You know what I mean? And again, corner threes. When you're open, can you practice that? You know what I mean? And I think he's been practicing it for about how long now? For at least a couple years. You know what I mean? For at least a couple years. So I think, and I get it. He's been hurt. I get it, man. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks for Vanderbilt, man. Because I think when it comes down to these players, most players, bro, they don't they don't want to be hurt. You know what I mean? It's just sucks when they get hurt. You know what I mean? Because they got to do that rehab thing and they can't do what they want, especially when they get hurt. When it comes down to anything lower extremity, when it comes down to anything lower extremity, like their knees, their legs, whatever, their ankles, anything like that, man. Like you get out of shape, you can't really run the way you want to. You know what I mean? And then even when you rehabbing, it takes longer. Like you know what I mean? Because you start to favor, like if you hurt your right knee, right, or your right ankle, right, you tend to favor that right knee or that right ankle. So you put more weight and more strain on your left knee or left ankle, right? Because you're trying to test it to see how what can I do when I first come back? Can I plant the right way, right? Can I bend my knee this way? Can I bend my knee that way? I don't want to bend my knee this way because that's the way I hurt it last time like that. So anybody that plays sports know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? When you come back from injury, bro, most of the time you tend to favor that whatever injury that you had because you don't want to hurt it again. You know what I mean? Until it becomes normal again and you feel normal again, right? You tend to favor it, right? But and so for Vanderbilt, I just think it's just bad. It's him. He's just bad. He just got bad luck, bro. When it when it comes down to injuries, man, he just got bad luck, man. You know what I mean? He got injured, then he got injured again, and then it's like, dang, Vanderbilt, man, you just can't get going, bro. And so I think for him, you know, it just sucks, man. You know what I mean? And I think that's why he wasn't looking like the old Vanderbilt that when he first got here. Because if you again, here's the thing, I got his stats, and it sucks for us as Laker fans because I got his stats right here when it comes down to him playing when he got to the NBA. Now, when he first got to the NBA, he didn't play that much, right? Rookie, couple years in, he didn't play that much. But then once he started going, you look at this. You look at in 2020 and 2021, 64 games, right? That's decent. You know what I mean? The next year, 74 games. That's decent, right? The next year, 78 games, right? That's good. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets to the Lakers and it's 29 games. 36 games. And so it's just and that's why I think, in my opinion, when it comes down to Vanderbilt, I think that when he first got here, he was on a roll. And that's why we were like, bro, we kind of fell in love with Jared Vanderbilt when he first got here because I mean, bro, he was showing defensive like presence that we haven't seen in a while. I was like, bro, look at Jared Vanderbilt. What? You know what I mean? But that's because he was coming off 3, 4 good seasons of healthiness. And then all of a sudden, he gets to the Lakers, and yeah, no, you're not healthy. Here's an injury. Oh, next year there's another injury. Oh, now your other knee just went out. Oh my God! And so it's just the Vanderbilt that we first saw. He ain't looking like the same Vanderbilt. And now for us as Laker fans, we are hoping that now he has a full off season healthy that he can be the old Jared Vanderbilt again that we once saw. But again, his shot just ain't coming around. And in my opinion, bro, I don't think his shot ever gonna come around, bro. I just think, I just, I hope it does. I hope it does. But I just don't think that's just not in his game. That's just my opinion on it. But at least if he gives us that defensive tenacity, and I think for me, when I have players like LeBron James, right, who who is great on defense, but I don't want to put I don't want him to strain too much on defense, right? When I got guys like Rui, who's just not good on defense at all, right? I got guys like Luka Doncic, who's bro, he's like 6'7", right? He's kind of like it's if Luka wasn't a point guard, he would probably be a wing at 6'7", but he's a point guard, right? So I got him, right? I got these guys, these wing players who I kind of need Vanderbilt because I need that defense as a wing, right? I mean, of course, I wish he had offense, but I need, and that's why for me, I would rather put Gabe first in the trade talks than Jared Vanderbilt, just because I kind of need that defensive wing. Now that we got Jake LaRavia, I hope that he can be that defensive presence and that wing defensive presence that we are looking for. You know what I'm saying? And that can shoot the three. I hope that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But again, for me, it remains to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I have to see it to be any. That's just you. If you guys been listening to me for a while, you guys know, man. For me, it's always I I need to wait and see. I'm always skeptical when it comes down to these players, bro, because I've seen it so many times, bro. When it comes down to freaking Ben McLemore, right? Oh, this 3-point shooter coming to the Lakers. Yeah, well, look what happened when he got to the Lakers. Yeah, he didn't shoot nothing. Look at Malik. What's that fool? Beasley, right? That fool Beasley, that when he came to Lakers, right? What happened to him? Oh, great 3-point shooter. Oh wow, what happened to him? Like, all these. I can go on with these 3-point shooters, man, and all of a sudden they just get to the Lakers and they just can't shoot. All of a sudden Beasley goes to Detroit. Oh, look at he becomes a great freaking shooter again. Oh, what happened with him in the Lakers? Come on, man. So again, Jake LaRavia, hey, I hope that he comes in, bro, and he's freaking this player, man. He's knocking down 40% from three. Oh, hell yes, that's what we need. I hope that's the case. But again, for me, it remains to be seen. I'm not gonna just assume right now that he's gonna be that player. I hope so. I hope so. But I can't assume that that's what we got. You feel me? But I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case, man. Because we not gonna lie to you, man. I can't, we don't need another we don't need another Jared Vanderbilt, bro. We already got one. Like we don't need another one. You feel me? So, but anyway, um, that's just my opinion on it. But like I said, I know a lot of Lakers fans are pissed off about Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent not being traded and things like that. But again, it said we're gonna start the season off with these guys. For me, I'm just not. I'm cool. I'm cool with it to a certain extent. Okay, with us to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Tiffany Nash showing up, showing some love. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I see you, Tiffany Nash. I got you. You feel me? Salute to you. Hit the like button. Hey, appreciate you. But don't remember, thank you. Trey all day. West sub. You feel me? I see you, brother. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you. Sammy the man. What it do, bro? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. I got you, man. He said, I'll pull up. That's all okay. Well, you know what? You know what, Sammy, I wasn't gonna drop the link, bro, but you know what, my brother Sammy, man, you know what I mean, that's the homie right there, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for the homies, man. I will. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link in the group chat, and then I'll drop the link right here. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that want to pull up and give their take on Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent not being traded. Again, for me, am I disappointed? A little. It's not. I'm not super disappointed about it just because we actually made moves. You feel me? Like it's not like we didn't make any moves. We did like imagine if the Lakers didn't get Jake LaRavia, didn't get DeAndre Ayton, didn't get anybody, and decided, yeah, we're just not gonna trade Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent. Now I'm like, oh hell no. What the hell we talking about? Now I'm pissed. Because now we just brought back the same damn team minus Dorian Finney-Smith and minus Alex Lynn and minus freaking Markeith Morris. Now I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like we didn't make any moves. We made some moves. You know what I mean? To be honest, if I'm a Warriors fan, I'll be pissed off. Like the Warriors didn't do nothing. You feel me? So if I was a Warriors fan, I'd be like, oh hell no, what the hell? If the Warriors got this news that they wouldn't trade nobody and they done, then yeah, if I'm a Warriors fan, I'll be like, oh hell no, bro. What that's it? That's it. Hold on. You got moved. The Rockets. Look at the Rockets. They made moves, right? Phoenix made some moves. Denver made some moves. The Clippers made some moves. All these teams make moves, and you're telling me we didn't do nothing? I'm just saying. So if I'm the Warriors, yeah, I'm a little pissed off. But it's not like the Lakers are in that bucket. They're not in that boat. You feel me? So we made moves. You know what I'm saying? The major move that we needed was a center. And that's exactly what we got. We got DeAndre Ayton. I mean, if you ask a lot of Laker fans right now, they're gonna if DeAndre Ayton was on the team when we played the Wolves, well, we would have won that series. Probably. A lot of Laker fans would be like, yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? Probably. You know what I mean? Well, again, do you know for sure? No. But if you ask a lot of Laker fans' opinion, they would probably say, yeah, probably. We probably would have won that series because I mean that's what we're like. That's what we were lacking. We were lacking that. We were lacking freaking paint presence, right? When Luka Doncic was getting cooked on defense, well, we had no paint presence. When freaking Austin was getting cooked on defense, we had no paint presence. So they were just getting to the rim easily. You feel what I'm saying? But now we got that paint presence. You feel me? So this is why for me, I'm not mad at this news. Am I a little disappointed? Yeah. But we got it's not like we didn't get what we needed. Hey, appreciate it, Jimmy Miller. Appreciate you, bro. He said, love the show. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. He said, I'm a hooper too, man. Oh, that's what's up, man. Two questions. He said, what do you think about Reeves coming off the bench? Okay. And second, would you waive Gabe Vincent and bring Christian Wood back? Ah, that's tough. I appreciate the comment though. Love your show. Appreciate that, man. As far as benching Austin Reeves, right now, I would say no as of right now. Okay. Again, just as of right now, I would say no. I think for me, um, I think for me, I wouldn't bench Austin right now, but I think when it comes down to later on in the season, if the statistics show that you know what Marcus Smart is just a better fit next to Luca, you know what I mean? Or freaking whatever it is. If Marcus Smart or Jake LaRavia just a better fit next to Luca and LeBron when it comes down to whatever. Then later on in the season, I'm like, okay, yeah, you might, yeah, Austin, you might need to sit down, bro. You feel me? Your second question, Christian Wood, nah, I don't. That's tough. Gabe Vincent, Christian Wood. That's tough, bro. I would probably say no for now. And see, this is why this news that came out talking about, oh, we're not gonna trade Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent right now. We're gonna wait till the season. That's why I would probably say no for now. And that's why I'm not mad at this news because I'm like no for now. But later on in the season, another because think about it, bro. If imagine, and this is why I would say no. Imagine if later on in the season, right, trade deadline, right, December, January, February, right, a team decides, you know what, we're going to get off this player and he's worth $20 million. Well, I'm going to need Gabe Vincent's contract. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to need his contract. But if I waive him now for Christian Wood, that player that I could have traded for, I don't have that contract no more. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, imagine if anybody, anybody you can think of around the NBA, imagine they just be like, you know what, we don't want this player no more. We'll go ahead and take your Gabe Vincent. Oh wait, you don't have him no more? Oh well, never mind. Then I'm gonna be pissed off. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. But anyway, I got couple homies pulled up. Mr. Laker, you there? Oh, okay, Sammy. I'll send it to your email, brother. Mr. Laker, you there? No? You on mute. No? Oh, you on mute. Oh, he keeps unmuting himself and then he mutes himself back up. uh let me hey, whenever you ready, you can unmute yourself, brother. You feel me? I got Joe pulling up. Joe, you there?
Salute, what up, DJ?
What up, Joe, man? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. Um, I guess guess I gotta ask you when it comes down to this news of the Lakers deciding not to trade Vanderbilt or Gabe Vincent. What you got to say about that? You think that's a bad move? You think it's a good move to wait, or because I got to keep it real. Like we don't know what players accepted Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt
Mm,
and what team did not. Like you know what I mean? Like
right.
what if what if Rob Pelinka did call Portland and said, "Hey, we'll give you Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt for Robert Williams and Thibault," and we'll throw in Dalton Connect. And what if Portland decided, yeah, nah, we're good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Facts, yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, this could be Rob Pelinka saying, no, I don't want to trade him, or it could be the teams, just the players that we want to trade for. The teams are just saying, no, we don't want those guys. It could be that. Like, you know what I mean? So, what are your thoughts though on this news?
I think it's a good thing to wait, as much as I hate to say it, but just like being real with you, we're basically saying to piggyback off of that. I think Rob probably did call Portland and offer that same exact trade, because the money might make sense, but who's to say it's a little bit of both? Like Portland might say, "Nah, I don't want them type of players. Let me give you Jeremy Grant instead."
Mm.
Then I'm in a position, I'm like, hell no. Like, I don't care how hard life gets. I'm not giving you an expiring contract and Gabe Vincent with Jared Vanderbilt for Jeremy Grant at 36 million for 3 years. I'm not doing that.
Ooh.
So it could be like, these teams saying, we'll take Gabe, we'll take, Vando, but we're gonna give you our bad contracts. So I'm not trying to do that. So I get the logic behind waiting. Um, which is why I'm starting to see why I wouldn't trade for like a Vooch just yet, especially if he's getting bought out. Because I do think he's gonna make his way here, like be a buyout. Because if no one's gonna trade for you now, then you probably won't be traded for at the deadline. They're gonna wait until you get bought out. But I see the logic behind waiting, because who's to say you could trade a Gabe Vincent and a Vanderbilt and a Dalton Connect for a wing and a center who's out there who we're not even thinking about, or like two positions of needs basically on the perimeter. So you don't want to waste all your bullets, because if you do trade Gabe and Vando for one player, then you're still gonna have to solve like the wing position, guarding the wing, and you're gonna have to trade Rui, because that's the next desirable contract besides Rui or AR or Dalton Connect. So you got to play this thing wisely. You can't just make hasty decisions, which I get. We do want moves right now, but we're just gonna have to play the waiting game. But until then, I mean, we're what, a third seed without a center. We have DeAndre Ayton now, so I think we can afford to wait.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? That's real right there. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, I I'm glad you mentioned that too. And I'm gonna say something after. Let me see if Mr. Laker's there. Mr. Laker, you there? Nope, nope. Mr. Laker, nope. He's still on mute. You still on mute, brother. All right. Well, he'll take himself off mute whenever he's ready. I don't know. uh, let me say this. I'm glad you said that because I saw a I think it was a ranking when it comes down to the Lakers where they at. I think everybody saw it, right? The ranking was I think 10th. They had us at 10th total in the NBA,
Right.
I believe.
Right.
But then they had us like third or fourth in the West. I think it was fourth.
Yeah.
I think it was
Something
fourth.
like that.
I think it was fourth. Yeah. And so I was like, so are they saying that there's 6 Eastern team or 5 Eastern teams that are better than us? Like
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
I'm like
Mm,
who? Like who? I'm besides freaking no, because Boston got worse. Well, I don't say Boston got worse. I mean, because they freaking got rid of freaking Porzingis, but he didn't play anyway, and they
Right.
added Anthony Simon. So I mean, I
right.
wouldn't say Boston got worse. So I mean, besides Boston, I'm like, well, Cleveland, okay, maybe, but I mean, think about it, 5 teams in the East. I'm like,
Yeah, that's a stretch. Yeah.
yeah, bro. So anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm glad you
Right.
did. I'm glad you said that. But let me see, Mr. Lake, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, my brother, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. I gotta ask you, man, what do you think about the news right here of Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent not in trade talks no more?
Well, I don't hold much weight to it because we don't know enough. We don't know what the package was for,
Facts.
right? And I want to assume that there wasn't a good enough package to put those two dudes in the deal. I like the Lakers way in. I think right now the Lakers are a top 3 team in the West with what we have right now. I like to wait. see what's going on by the trading deadline and make moves. I do think the Lakers are going to package Austin Reeves by the trading deadline for a blockbuster deal. That's the play if you're the Lakers.
I'm with you.
Because if you look at OKC's the blueprint, right? 3-and-D pieces, all around Shea, 2 bigs, 2 7-footers. So if you're the Lakers, you're not that far from that. Once you trade Austin Reeves and get a 3-and-D piece, something similar to a Jalen Williams, now we're really ready to go. So, I like the Lakers waiting, hold your chips right now. And then, like the Pacers might want to shop after they see they ain't shit. Excuse my language. After they see they're not going to do nothing in this season. So you might want to wait and hold on to your chips. So I have no issue.
Big facts. And I agree with you, man. And that's because we don't know which players that Rob called. Maybe he called a certain amount of teams and they just was like, no, we don't want those players. And then you don't know what team actually called Rob Pelinka and said, hey, we'll take those players for this. And Rob Pelinka was like, nah, hell no, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I mean? So we don't have all the facts out there. So I agree with you, man. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you that take. Let me get Sammy the Man's take really quick. Sammy the Man, what you think about this, bro?
Yep. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, shoot. It's not shocking because now everything is coming to play of them trying to do a big deal. Here's the thing, y'all. I just realize when you have a negative contract, you got to send out a first pick. So Vando, you got to, because he's negative asset until proven, right? Y'all see a video of him shooting the threes. I don't know if y'all seen it. He working with Chris Johnson. He was going ham. I said, okay. His jumper looked better. His form looked better. His feet work looked better. His hands look better. You know how we used to see Vando drop the ball when he gets that pass? All that is getting better. So when that goes out, you know what I'm saying, of him doing what he's doing, then his trade value go up. But if they trade Vando, that 2031 got to go. It got to go. So that's why they was holding on for trading Vando. Now with Gabe, we ain't seen too much of it now. I mean, he ain't working in the gym on the low, but with Gabe, they're like, okay, if we do give up this $11 million, I kind of agree with you saying, like, maybe they put a package together and get a wing and, a big, something like that. I think Joe was saying that. Get some package together because there is some good out there. But I think they're going to hold on to these two chips these two pieces because you hold on to him, Gabe, and then one more piece, you get more for the value. I think they're trying to improve Vando's value. Gabe, I wanted him to do better, but I don't know what all he could do as in defense, because we saw that. But in offense, he would have to really show something to get even more value. Because that 25 minutes, 0 points, we be clowning on. Yeah. It can't be that no more. See, so it's hard to trade that. And then Vando, you got to give up that first round pick. And you know how Lakers are. They ain't just going to give it away. So but you have to, if you involve Vando in any trade, it got to be a first round because a negative contract. So seeing this, it does hurt because I already know I definitely want to Gabe for some wave, do something, right? But they got a plan. Let's see what's going on with Vando. He working. You got Chris Johnson with him. Let's see what's going on now. Gabe, let's see what's going on with his offense. Because really, his offense for Gabe, because his defense, he ain't bad. We see that. He's 6 foot, 6'1", but he a good court pressure defender in the backcourt. He could, press defender like a point of attack guard, kind of like how what Marcus Smart is. Maybe they want to use both of them. So we'll see. Try to get value of. But I was shocked, but not too shocked about Vando because I think they want to improve Vando worse, and I think Vando might shock people, man. That form looks smooth, y'all. That form looks smooth. When that little hit she had, that's gone. That's gone. It's just straight up, boom. I'm like, okay. So, I think they want to improve their value and see what happens.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I appreciate that take, bro. That's what's up, man. Yeah, it's only us on the panel, man. So it's free for all now, man. We can just talk about what y'all want to talk about. I do have to shut it down in a little bit, but I'm going to try to keep it going for a little bit, man.
Yeah, you good.
At least an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
With
Yeah.
Vando,
Yeah.
we gotta get rid of him, man. He the problem.
Wait, who?
Vando,
Who's that?
Vando.
Oh, Vando.
I can barely hear him.
Yeah, he kind of low.
You hear me now?
A little
Still
bit.
low.
Still a little low.
All right, let me see what I could do. But now, what I'm saying with Vando, he
Oh.
got to go. He's the problem. He's more of a problem than Gabe Vincent because
Oh
I think
man.
the health the problem to me. It's the
Oh
health,
man.
bro. I don't think it's him, man. If the
I have
dude, if you see what he's doing, bro, and he does that, I ain't saying him 100%. If he's doing what I just seen, it's better. Now, if he was missing bad in practice, not connecting with it, I'll agree. But yeah,
they all look good
yeah.
in practice. They
No,
all
no,
look
no,
good.
no, 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 no. No. Listen. We knew we saw Vando when he couldn't catch the ball, nothing in the game. Anything. Vando wasn't used at all. Like at all. This right here is something. No. I'm talking about offense. Now defense, he locking everybody up. He's locking
So
everybody up, bro.
all of a sudden, he has an offensive bag now that's going to help the Lakers.
Nope. He ain't got no
That's
offensive bag.
that's what
No. He
it
ain't got
seems
no
like.
offensive bag. No, he ain't got no offensive bag. He'll have offensive bag when it be shown. He's working on it. We know he
But
ain't got no offensive bag.
you could say the same for Gabe Vincent though.
But
Like
Right.
with Gabe Vincent, even if you look at last season, AD got traded. Gabe Vincent went into the starting lineup, went out the starting lineup. We changed his role all season, and he played 72 games for us. Jared Vanderbilt, this dude never plays over 35 games for the Lakers. Name me one season.
So you made my point. The health is a problem, not him.
So
The health.
I
Well, health is him. Health is him. You got the health is him. But I'm saying his game.
stop dreaming.
Look,
We dreamed with Vando.
I got it. But if you, this is what I'm saying earlier on when I was in my tape. You trade him, that first round pick got to go.
That's
It got to
fine.
go.
It could
For
go.
who though?
Huh?
For who?
That's the key. And that's what I think Rob Pelinka is trying to figure out. That first round pick is going to go. The Lakers are going to win the championship this season. I promise
Right.
you. It's for the right player, though. Now, if you got Obi Toppin and Neesmith on the table,
oh, I know who this is.
Oh,
Is this
yeah, of
that
course.
same dude that pulled up last time?
Yeah,
What,
it gotta be.
that's the first
Mr.
I
Lakers.
heard.
Is that you, bro?
what you mean? This is my first time
Yeah.
on this channel.
This is the first time on the channel, man.
Yep.
You sound real familiar, bro.
Hey, DJ.
Yeah.
There you go. From Major.
Hey, what it do? Hey, that's
What's up, man?
the way old boy said Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
That dude sound pretty damn familiar. You can't fool
Yeah.
us, man.
Who, Obi Toppin?
Yeah, on be topping.
The way you
Obi
you
Toppin.
say Obi Toppin with a N in it. Toppin.
Y'all probably saw me on the
Oh,
picture.
this was.
Yeah, that's him.
What y'all talking about?
I think
They changed his name.
Hey, he changed his name. That's what it is, bro. And you know what's funny too? Hey man, look, I don't know what your problem is if that's you, man, but you can't be trolling the channel like that, man. Real talk. And you know what's funny? He changed his name when it comes down to his stage name, and then he pulled up on his Facebook because now his name don't say Rashad. Now it says Floss on Facebook. That's
Damn.
funny. Come on, man.
Mm.
Come on,
Hey.
bro. Don't be trolling. Don't be trolling like that, man. Anyway, he gone.
Yeah. I pulled his card because he had nothing to talk about anyway. He's getting cooked every 5 minutes. It was already done because no one said nothing about the game, anything. I'm like, yeah. I remember y'all talking about him. I never heard him. Okay, that's him.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
because
him,
he was
man.
all the way left. Yeah, he was all the way left. He made no sense. Talking about something about what Vando locked up everybody he ever faced. I'm like, what you talking about, bro? He the problem. If Vando get that bag y'all seen, man, that's out. Check that out, y'all. He do that, man. They scared the Lakers for sure. They scared. If he just do a little bit what I just seen,
Facts.
not even a whole bag, bro. Like he working on the footwork, the catch and shoot, all that. He said, everybody look good in practice. Yeah. But guess what? When Vando was out there, we knew like something wrong. Like you could tell something was wrong, bro. His leg was, you could tell. He wasn't even running right. You know, when they rushed him back. So, yeah, he get that bag, man. It's a whole different player, y'all. Whole different player. Gabe was the one that shocked me. That right there, yeah, that. Because I would waive him for Amir Coffee right now.
Amir Coffee, right? Yeah.
Right now.
I feel you, bro. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm like I said. I'm a little disappointed in the news, but not crazy disappointed in the news, just because I don't have all the facts. Like, you know what I mean? And so it could be a person that they really want. Like what if the Lakers just said, you know what, we really want, I don't know, Vucevic, and they did call the Bulls, and the Bulls just said, nah, we don't really want Gabe Vincent right now, and Jared Vanderbilt, but that talk may come up later on in January, because now the Bulls, like Joe said, Bulls can't find nobody to trade for when it comes down to Vucevic. So, well, if it's trade deadline, you still can't find nobody. You better take what you can get, or he gonna walk for nothing.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's facts right there.
But even in then, right there, like, then that's when I would say, okay, I have 2 contracts, and instead of getting just one player, I'll see if they could throw in a Io DeSumo to make it fair. We'll just try to like match whatever salary we can, or add in a third team. But I think even like that, those talks is it's harder than it looks or it appears, you know. So I
let
get
me
his
ask
flavor.
y'all. Not to cut you off. Nah, you got
No,
it.
you good.
Nah, and let me ask y'all. Would y'all take Amir Coffee though? Something's up though, because that dude could ball. I know I work at Clipper State and everybody like, oh, you biased. No. Dude could ball. So he ain't got signed yet. Something's up. Dude is 6'7", small
Yeah.
forward, could play the 4, shoot the 3, catch a body. I mean, dunk on somebody. What? Man, I seen him plenty of time. Man, everybody was like, oh, why you don't get more playing time? Well, we know now why, because two players that's over there now. But I'm just saying, would y'all take Amir Coffee if it came up? Like, just he
Honestly,
could.
yeah. Honestly, I thought he was gonna go for like what Nickel Alexander went for last year or the 2 years ago, or like on that Derrick Jones Jr. type, because that's who he really kind of reminds me of, like that type of player that
Right,
would fit
better
well with
shooter.
Luka. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's a better
yeah.
shooter. So can he defend? Yeah, he could defend, but I'm not gonna say he locks down people, but
Nah,
he's a decent
yeah,
defender
yeah.
and he's athletic.
Right.
He fits what we're looking for, so I'd take him.
What about you, DJ?
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it's I think he's kind of like what we're looking for. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Big Major there.
And then,
Major, you there?
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you on that road?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to stop by the car wash, man. I had to stop by there. It was too loud.
Oh,
So, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to get your take on the news. That's all. You heard about it, right?
Nah, man, I've been in the streets. What's the word?
Oh, okay. Well, first time hearing it. The news is the Lakers are pretty much standing pat with the team. They are not putting Jared Vanderbilt or Gabe Vincent in trade talks as
Oh,
of right
damn.
now. As of right now, it can change in the trade when the trade deadline comes around. But as of right now, this is looking like the team going forward.
Well, my take's pretty easy. It's like I said before, man. Like where we are now, I'm already cool with it. I've said it before that if we didn't make any other moves, at least right now, I would be okay with what we have now. I still do believe that something could happen by December. As per Joe, I agree with Joe. He said by December 10th, 15th, up until February. So, but as it stands right now, I'm good, man. I think we got all we need. If we get those rotational pieces and where they need to be, we should be straight. We should be now. I'm going to be watching the preseason games closely because I want to see Jabari out there play. I believe he's going to get some playing time. pretty significantly during the preseason. And I want other people to like look at his game too, because I already know the guy can ball. So I want to see what he can do with the team, and you know, where he's gonna fit in the rotation when he comes top of the regular season. But I'm cool right now. I'm cool. I just didn't want to see Gabe ass no more. But hey, you know what I'm saying? You can't get everything you want, right? Bando, I'm cool. Bando, I'm cool. But Gabe, I was like, I was hoping not to see him again. I already watched enough SWAT. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't need to see his ass in a basketball court. I don't need to see him no more, bro. It is what it is, man. Yeah.
Oh man, said SWAT.
So I have a question for y'all too. Like,
Yeah.
I know you guys heard, or well, I'm not sure if you guys heard, but a report saying that we might be interested in Sam Hauser.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that's
Right.
Yeah, I
kind
heard
of
that.
kind of weird that this? I'm not saying we would trade for him, but like the salaries are very similar
To who?
Yeah.
What salary?
to Gabe Vincent.
Oh shoot. Night night.
Yeah. See, at this point, bro,
Yeah.
I would trade Gabe for anybody. It's like what DJ said in the chat, the Laker chat. At this point, you can go for anybody. Anybody. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, bro.
Like, I don't know much about Sam Hauser's game, but yeah, he just sounds like he's better than a Gabe Vincent. You know what I'm talking about? He sounds better.
he said better.
Oh,
No, he's 3-and-D. He can shoot that thing.
I
Yeah.
just looked
Right.
at it. His contract is like 4 years for $40 million. So I see why they said Sam Hauser. They're trying to like throw bad contracts on us for like Gabe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's
So
4 years. Oh.
yeah, 4
Oh.
years.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was
Oh.
Hey,
just 1 year.
Yeah.
So have y'all heard anything about Grayson Allen? Heard he might
Right.
have
I
been
heard
on the
about
ring.
that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know I don't know how credible the source is, but I've just been hearing a bunch of different names now.
Yeah.
But when he
Right.
popped up, I was like, man, I'd love to have Grayson Allen over Gabe. Hell yeah.
He
Let's
got
do
a
that
4-year
right now.
contract too, don't he? Yeah, he got a 4-year, I think. Grayson Allen. I think it's 4.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know that white boy a dog.
Yeah, he a
You know
problem.
what I'm talking about? He a dog. So
Yeah.
so anybody over Grave, I say Grave, I'll call him Grave. Anybody over Gabe at this point, if they're balanced, if they can play defense and get some offense going, they got a little size on them. Hey, Gabe can wave bye bye.
Big
Wait,
facts.
bye-bye.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's real. He got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
he's like the number one.
what,
Gotta
what,
go.
yeah, cause what is he touted for? Everybody touted him for. Well, people started off. They touted him for. Oh man, he's gonna be Miami Gabe, and we already know that ain't popping up. People try to talk about, well, that's because he didn't get the proper amount of minutes. No, if you ask, you ask. No matter how many minutes you get. Now I'm talking about because he wasn't that much better there. Averaging 9 points a game and getting more minutes. He wasn't that much better there than he is here. Like, not that much better. It's only 3-point difference because he had more minutes over there. So
Right.
he does nothing else. Like, yeah, he's a little pit bull on defense, whatever the case may be, but he's too small.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, 5'11", he's 5'11", 162 pounds. It's a chihuahua, a ankle biting chihuahua. That's all he is. So I'd rather take a dude. I would have rather kept Jordan Goodwin over
Right.
Gabe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, 6'5", 215. He's a big guard. Oh, you got Gabe. But here's what's gonna happen, bro. I believe that they're already looking for a way to put Bronny into some rotation, bro. I believe that if Gabe doesn't do what needs to be done, Bronny will take his spot. He will take some of his minutes, bro. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't mind it. He's
Bronny,
athletic, bro.
yeah, Bronny. You heard what Nate McMillan said about him? Like this is Nate McMillan. This is their defensive coach by all accounts. And he's already looking at him like, hey man, this kid. And Nate haven't really talked much like the other coaches. He's been quiet. Right. He's praising Bronny like, hey, I know everybody looking at this summer league, G League, whatever the case may be. But your numbers don't go up, exponentially like that if you're not putting in some type of effort. He went from, playing a certain way, playing without, with a lack of confidence that we all saw. Now he got confidence like, off the scales. And now,
right.
And not only do the fans see it, but the coaches are paying attention too.
Mm-hmm.
So they, pretty much saying he's improved enough to possibly get some real rotation minutes in the NBA. So whoever spot he can take or minutes he can take from, they better watch out because their minutes about to be staggered if he gets out there on that floor, man, and he performs the way he's been doing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Bronny, I want him the ball.
Yeah,
so shut everybody up.
That shot looking smooth. He getting stronger. I think he then grew an inch or two. He done put on 5-10 pounds.
Well, like he been in the gym.
Yeah, he like 6'3", like 215, 220. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, somebody better hang on to their job. Like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, Andrew, catch him in the parking lot and trip him on accident or something. Yeah.
Hey, I was talking about what you said, man. Remember you talking about what's called it small forward that came from Arkansas, Adu? You're talking about Vando, right? That you going for a job. Look at what Vando doing in the gym. He heard you.
I seen him.
You see him, right? Yeah.
Hey, that's his
replacement. What? I like that, bro. See, I like that because see, healthy competition is good for the next player. It's good for your teammates. Like if I believe that you could take my spot, that's gonna make my ass get in there and work on my weaknesses even more. If my offensive game is weak, you can best believe I'm getting in there getting up shot. That's if you a true baller.
And he's more athletic than Vando.
Oh yeah.
Way more.
Oh yeah. Vando got the height, but dude, man, hey, he looking down like, you all right?
Yeah. hey, but check it out. Hey, Laravia too. The same. Laravia looking at Rui like, hey, Rui. You know what I'm talking about?
I know.
Like everybody. I'm looking at it like this. Everybody that's a starter that's on the bench, they sitting on the floor. They sitting in the first seats, and then the second string guys are sitting behind them. And I can just imagine like all the second string guys looking at the back of the heads of the starters, like, yeah, I'm taking your spot, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Hey, right. Yeah. But that what's called a mini camp. That Lakers mini camp is going down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 1v1s, all that.
Ooh.
Imagine Vando and a Theo 1v1. Oh yeah, man.
Ooh.
Watch your head, Vando.
I can see Laravia right now. Hey, I want nobody but Rui. Give me Rui. I don't want nobody but him. We both 6'8". We both weigh almost the same amount. We both shoot the three at a high arc. I play better defense. And Rui's kind of athletic too. I can't take nothing away from him.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Rui just don't know how to use his power. If Rui stop acting like, what I'm talking about, stop buffering on defense.
Buffering.
I think you should put a full body mirror and at his locker to remind him, hey man, you 6'8", 6'9", 230, 240, bro. You're not a little dude. You need to get out here and start playing like you're a big nigga. I think if you do that, he's gonna remind himself, wait a minute, I am big. I thought that was small all these time. I'm big. Once he realized he's big. Hey, look, bro, listen. I'm a big dude, right? You ain't got to tell me I'm big. Somebody, hey, man, you big. Hey, nigga, I know I am. Nigga, elbows bumping the wall. I want Rui to come in like that. Like, bump into stuff that ain't there. Boom. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to knock it over. You know, so he needs to do stuff like that, bro. He needs to, like Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is a big guard, but Marcus Smart think he's 6'9".
Right.
He think he's 6'9".
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So hey, Mark, you only 6'3". No, I'm 6'9". Who told you that? They lying. You know?
Yeah. That's our attitude, right? And that's how I do T-Row. He know he going crazy. Like you can see it, like you said, you can see in his eyes. He just, I'm catching somebody.
You gotta be psychotic, bro. You gotta go out there. You gotta go out there and be unconscious. You gotta realize, man, you ain't little. You a big nigga. You got to realize it, bro. Like, hey, you know, get out there, man. Don't be a chihuahua. Be a rottweiler. You know what I'm talking about?
Shoot, and that's probably, you know, what DJ mentioned earlier about the sumo wrestlers, like him doing training with them. You know, all these intangibles that he could pick up. You know, so.
He training with sumo wrestlers?
Or, hey, who trained sumo wrestling?
Rui.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, look. Hey, Rui. Look. Hey, all ears on me. Hey, Rui, if you're listening in to Lakers in 5 right now, go subscribe right now. If you're listening in, bro, you wrestling dudes 650 pounds. Bro, you better be moving it ain't nobody in the NBA nowhere near that heavy. You better be moving power forwards and tenders at the same time. I don't want to hear nothing from you, man. I don't care if your 3-point shot suffers, 2 or 3% or whatever the case may be. But if you're out there wrestling with dudes, half a ton, bro, man, I bet I hear a peep out of you, bro. But I don't want to body with power forwards. I'm not big. Hey, man, I don't want to hear I'm not big this year, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, Sammy, you have to turn a blind eye when I come in there. Hey, man, Sammy, let me get in the locker room right now.
Yeah,
like, I don't see nothing.
Hey, man, I'm gonna do wheelchairs that day.
Take me directly to Rui Locker. I don't want nobody else locker. I want Rui Locker. As soon as he open the door, I'm right there. Hey, Rui, you don't know who I am. It don't even matter who I am. You better get out there and elbow somebody. Who are you? What is security? I don't know. Security is incapacitated. They'll wake up in about 10 minutes.
That's crazy. Sumo wrestlers, though. Hey,
yeah,
right.
Bro, have any of y'all ever tried to like tussle with a sumo wrestler? I did in high school. You ever tried to like tussle?
That was a crazy bump.
Let me tell you, bro. When I wrestled, because most of the football players on the team, we took up wrestling on the side. We did that other sports, but wrestling on the side because we got to move people all the time. Football, especially if you're on defense, right. Offense, whatever the case may be. So the coach made us get on the wrestling team, or at least practice with the wrestling squad. We had a dude who literally he was like a Tongan dude. And the dude had to be like 5. He was like 17, but he was already like 560 pounds. That's all he did was wrestle. He didn't have no muscle, just fat, just a big 6'7", 350, 600 pounds, however much he weighed. He was huge. So here we all come, football team. I'm in the 500 club. Got diesel swole, but I'm nothing but muscle. I ain't got an ounce of fat on me. I'm like, oh, this is nothing. I can move this dude. Bro, that's like taking a cotton ball and dipping the cotton ball in some peanut butter, trying to scoop it up. Imagine that. I was like, man, I'm about to move. I'm used to run because I play running back. I ran a 4.59. I'm like a hot knife through butter. I'm a bull, bro. I try to tackle this dude. I try to get some good running start. I hit him, bro. It was like throwing a cotton ball and some ice cream, some solid hard ice cream. So I was like, God damn. Like, I didn't even move the dude. I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? I almost quit the damn team. I was like, hey, coach, I can't move this dude. He was like, no, the principle is not to move him. The principle is to try to move him. It builds resistance. I'm thinking I'm supposed to just bulldoze him, knock him over. I couldn't move him, bro. Hey, them dudes, you got to have another level of, it ain't just about power. Or it ain't just about strength. It's about having that driving power. Yeah.
Yeah.
that resistance power.
Yeah.
And if Rui's training with those dudes, he's training with you 3, 4, 5 months or whatever the case may be. If he can't move somebody, nobody should be able to move him either. Put it like that.
Right.
Because he's going to be used to banging against dudes 400-500 pounds. So there's
Right.
nobody in the NBA
Oh,
to do
man.
that. So it shouldn't be nobody in the NBA strong enough to move him around, bro. Real talk. Real talk. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. That's my take on the situation.
Man, look. You know what that training gonna help him do? His
What?
next career when he out the league, nigga.
Hey, I better not see Rui add on another 200 pounds to get out there. You know what? I'm going into sumo wrestling.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna be. If we don't get
Could
this
you imagine?
championship, better get ready to go talk some Japanese, nigga.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
You got
facts.
you got Vando out here working with coaches on his dribble handoff, his floaters, all this stuff, his little jump shots in the midi.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
I hope all this stuff that these dudes is doing, they actually actually
It
see
translates.
it.
Yeah, that's
Because
the
it
main
sound
thing.
good and it
Yeah.
look good, but
Yeah.
I mean, from what I've
Yeah.
seen from these niggas, I mean, besides Rui, Rui has impeccable shooting, right? But
Yeah, you do.
I
You
mean,
do.
as far as everything else, right? I ain't really seen nothing impressive. So, I
yeah.
just hope this translates. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas could do
Facts.
all the working out, all the 2 steps, all the screen work, all the whatever. But if them niggas don't show up to come hoop, you know what I'm saying? They gotta come up to
Facts.
hoop, man. Because
Yeah.
everybody else want to hoop. You know what I'm saying? And I just honestly think if we just had a center, bro, we would have been good. Because the Wolves wasn't really like, bro, they're not a lethal team, bro. Not by any means. I think if we had a center, we would have been good. Honestly. Like, we purposefully let Rudy Gobert score the last game because we thought, hey, you know what? Let him score. We guard up on everybody else. Let them keep scoring them twos. But our shots wasn't falling. So, and it ain't like they blew us out.
Nah, I agree.
So if dudes couldn't even blow us out and we didn't even have a center, you know what I'm saying? Now I would understand, bro, if like the Timberwolves went in there, bro, and we lost by like 30 or we lost by like 20, something crazy. Like then it's like, oh, okay, bro, it's some drastic changes that need to be made here. But we really lost if we didn't have no center, man. And we got a little bit better defensive pieces. I think we solid. If we don't make no moves, I think we solid. Just give Gabe less time. I don't want to see Gabe. That's just my recommendation. Less of Gabe. I want to see more Dalton, more Bronny, more anybody than Gabe. Because Gabe gonna give you 0. And to whoever it was trying to debate me last stream about that, I don't wanna see that, bro. I just don't want to see an NBA player that's in the NBA playing 25 minutes and giving 0 points. At least be Alex Caruso, get a steal, some assists, or something. If you're not gonna score. So,
Yeah, one thing I said about Rui, I was when I seen him working out with the sumo wrestlers, I was like, hey, I don't know what that helps out, but hey, if it helps him, if he knows what it helps him, then cool, kudos, keep doing what you're doing because I don't,
right.
but But one thing I do hope that he's working out is his quick feet, because damn it, we need your defense.
Yep. Yeah, because all that sumo stancing look good, but that ain't. We need you, like you said, we need them feet moving. This ain't football. You ain't about to be at no line going down set hut. They about to be like screen, nigga. They gonna be screening your ass. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no flea flicker. You know what I'm saying? This is basketball. Niggas out here training with sumo wrestlers. So he need to be training with his Alex Caruso. That's what he need to be in there with.
Yeah. Well, one thing Joe said, and I mean, I can see this is that with the sumo, like I said, I don't know what it helps out when it comes down to basketball related, but I guess one thing Joe was like, well, maybe it helps with his lower gravity or his lower center of gravity when it comes down to when guys post him up, like you know what I mean, like you're not gonna be able to back him down as easily when it comes down because he over there training to get you know what I mean. So maybe that's what it does. I don't know, man. But that could be it.
I hope so. I hope so. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen no Austin Reeves videos.
I haven't seen.
What's Austin doing?
He been asking for that bread though.
Yeah, he gonna pull up ask for that money though. I mean,
bread though.
But nah, I agree with you, JC. Like, it sucks because you don't want to see Rui go because he's like our best shooter on the team. But
yeah,
at the same time, like it's it's tryout seasons, especially for the people who have expiring contracts. Because I haven't heard anything on a Rui extension. So
yeah,
I know.
And that's where the hard part is, like to trade these contracts. Like, okay, if I trade Rui, I better get a legitimate starting upgrade or pieces that actually fit that I could use in a playoff game.
Yeah, honestly. And I mean, it's just, I don't know, bro. I'm not a GM. I don't know how these negotiations work. I don't know how you get somebody to take your trash, but he need to figure it out because before we trade Rui, we need to trade that nigga Gabe.
Facts. Yeah.
I feel like Gabe got to be the first one to go.
I agree. He got to be the first one.
Because I don't know, bro. My years of watching basketball, bro. I mean, I've seen some trash niggas, but like, I've never seen somebody that's like, yeah, bro, like, hey, I just come here and play 25 minutes a game, bro, collect my check and just get like, bro, that's crazy.
Crazy.
You in the NBA. Like, I don't, it's and the thing I just find weird is like, they'll say, oh, well, maybe it's not written in the scheme. But I've played sports, and when you're actually like out there, sometimes what your coach is telling you goes out the window because you the one on the floor. Like the coach ain't on the floor. The coach could be like, hey, do this ATO. Okay, well, these niggas is now doing this defense, so we can't run that. So what are we gonna do now? We gotta do something else. You gotta be able to do it on the fly. I mean, that's why football, DJ, Tom, they got audibles. You see the defense moving the coverage. Oh, you got audibles. We're gonna do 3-3, whatever the heck them football plays be called. And they changed the whole thing. The wide receiver supposed to go straight. Now he going straight, making a right cut. So it's like, is the coach gonna get mad because Tom Brady called an audible because he saw the defense doing this? No, the coach gonna be like, hey, good job. So if I'm JJ Redick, I tell Gabe Vincent, hey, buddy, you were scoring 18 over there in Miami, nigga. Where's that here? Give us 10. You see, like, I don't understand. Like, you're Gabe Vincent, right? You're out there on the court as a point guard. You're running the offense. I don't care who's out there. If they got you slotted at PG, you are guarding the point. You are the point guard. You are either scoring or facilitating. That's it. That's two jobs as a point guard. So you coming down the court, you're Gabe Vincent. Now, you got options. You can call a screen, boom. You can go to the paint. Okay, you don't want to do that. Okay, cool. You can find somebody open in the corner, and then you can cut. Okay, you don't want to do that. Okay, size the nigga up and shoot off the dribble. Do something. Don't just run around for 25 minutes and not doing nothing. And then on top of that, you watch 5 possessions go by, we ain't scored, and you still don't want to initiate no offense. At some point, I can't blame the coach. I can't say the coach, oh, it's the coach scheme. No. It's that nigga. That nigga needs to understand, if I know how to score, I'm going to do it. Because I've played with niggas who've had a structure. The team had a structure. But when it hit the fan and you can't run that structure no more, you're going to have to go off what you know. Niggas was hooping. Niggas was out there hooping.
Right.
So if I can see a regular nigga who ain't got an NBA check, who ain't got a sponsorship deal, who can't even get free Adidas from Amazon Prime, and he hooping, And Gabe Vincent is an actual NBA player getting $11.5 million. He should have that in his brain, like, bro, let me try something. Because you know what Dalton gonna do? Hey, niggas may say what they want about Dalton Connect, but you give him that ball, he gonna shoot that thing.
Facts.
He gonna shoot it. Hey, he could brick it. He could brick it 8 times, nigga. Hey, you give it to him again, he gonna shoot it. Matter of fact, look at Luka. Bro, look at how many times Luka does shot, bro. Luka went 1 for 8, didn't care, still dropped 30 on niggas' heads, did not care. I'm coming right up, nigga. What? Bow, shoot it again, nigga. What? One of these is gonna go in. Niggas need to have that Luka mentality. Hey, I don't care what you niggas do your job. I'm here to do my job. I'm a scoring, nigga. I don't care if I'm dropping 38 on a nigga and I went 1 for 8 from 3 and I went to the free throw line 10 times, nigga. Hey, I'm walking out with something. That's how niggas gotta be out there. LeBron James is 40 years old. How is it that a 40-year-old player can be like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just put the gas on these niggas. Because you've seen LeBron. You've seen LeBron when, like, we can't score, and then LeBron just dropped that shoulder. He just take it to the paint, and you just like, dang, nigga, he should have just did that the whole game. He should have did that 5 possessions ago. So I don't. These niggas need to. We need mentality coaches. That's what we need. We need niggas to go up in there and tell these niggas, hey, shoot the ball, nigga. Except Vando, don't shoot the ball at the 3-point line. Get closer, then shoot it. With Vando, you got to be more specific with him. You got to tell him, hey, like the mid-range 5, 2 feet, somewhere around there. Okay, then you free will. Because I've been watching Vando's training videos, Joe and DJ, and let me tell you, them training videos that have you believing in Vando. Because I'm looking at this nigga like, hold on, bro. This nigga got a shot. He got a floater. And then you got the coach talking about trying to gas us up in the chat, talking about some, yeah, you know, Vando, that's your spot right there. That's your go-to right there. And Vando like, yeah. And I'm looking at this like, who y'all niggas think y'all fooling here, bro? Don't be playing my emotions. So Vando out here working on them floaters, bro. And Vando was looking smooth with them floaters too. And you know how sometimes they'll try to lax on the defense, but no, they actually got the dude like up on him to like try to block his shot. So it ain't like he just, you know, in an open court just practicing, you know, open jump. They actually putting they're not putting like crazy pressure on him because it's just practice. But you know, they putting somebody in front of him. So at least he gets the feel of, okay, if I do got a defender closing out on me, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I just really hope, you know, and this criticism is coming out of love. You know what I'm saying? I want these dudes to do good. I want Gabe Vincent to drop 10 points, but 15 something. You know what I'm saying? I just as a Laker fan, just as me from my point of view, I just cannot say nothing. I'm gonna say something because think about it. Anybody could come across this stream, DJ. You know what I'm saying? And one of them niggas come across the stream and hear that and be like, oh wow, he actually wants us to do our job. Well, let's go do that. Right. Because if you sit there, DJ, right? Like let's say you got somebody on your team and they not doing their part and you don't say nothing and they come in to work every day and you just looking at them like everybody know he not doing his job. But don't nobody say nothing. And then when it comes time to we on the clock, we got to get this out. And you know that one nigga that ain't showed up all year. You think we looking at that nigga to show up? Hell no. We looking at that nigga like, nigga. But ain't nobody tell him nothing. So at some point, you like, is it on just him? Is it on the team? Is it on the coach? Like, why is nobody telling this nigga to do something? You know what I'm saying?
You know what they'll say, JC? They'll say niggas like Gabe Vincent, right? They'll say that they need Luka and Braun to be on the court with them. I never heard of an NBA player relying on not even an NBA player, another man just relying on another man to do his job. I get it if you're a shooter like a Kyle Korver, but even a Kyle Korver, he would give you the business. But even like you said, JC, Dalton connect. If it's one thing, he's going to shoot the ball. He made like, what, 5-6 threes in that Utah game? Gabe isn't no shooter. So
you know, it's like that's like saying Kobe needed somebody. Like who did Kobe just needed himself. Hey, Kobe going out there, Kobe gonna shoot 36, 46 times. Who cares, nigga? Hey, I'm out here to get mine. What you doing? I came here to get mine. What you doing?
It's
That
like
needs to be the mentality. That really needs to be the mentality. I'm here to get mine. I'm here to get it. Like, what you gonna do? Because if you ain't gonna if you're not gonna score 8, I'm not passing it to you. I wouldn't. That's why I love Kobe. Because if you niggas ain't scoring, I might as well just shoot it. I mean, you niggas ain't doing nothing. You got Robert Sacre just cheerleading. You got Kwame Brown crying. Nigga, I might as well just shoot it, nigga. You niggas ain't doing nothing. And that's why I feel for LeBron and Luka. You know LeBron be looking at these niggas like, man, I'm 41 years old and I gotta drop 38 in a playoff game to save you niggas. I gotta drop 38. Luka coughing up lungs in the back of the locker room, and he dropped 17, and niggas want to blame Luka. That was the craziest thing I think I ever heard. Luka didn't give us his all, and he was sick. Nigga, what? He was sick and dropped 17.
See, remember we talked about this all last year. Remember when I said it? And then some people was like, they kind of ribbed me for it, like, nah, Major, these dudes now. I'm like, no, you don't need another man to tell you how to play your game. You don't need another man to do that. You know what I mean? You get out there. Listen, these dudes got their own contracts for a reason. It's not shared contracts. It's not okay. Well, LeBron making $56 million, and in that $56 million, we're going to add Gabe to it. We're going to add Kleber to it. We're going to add whoever to it, and then you guys divvy this money up.
Yeah.
Then you'd be like, okay, LeBron, it's on you. Okay, everybody needs to pull their weight, but no, it's kind of like it's an individualistic thing out there. And then if everybody's doing an individualistic part to come together, then it becomes a team thing because everybody is firing on all cylinders. If you got a dude that he's a 3-point specialist, I expect you to get out there and be a sniper. If you got a dude, he's a defensive specialist, I expect you to get out there and play defense the way you do. If you got a dude who's an everyman, he can do everything. Get out there and do that. If you got one dude that's the everyman, and then the other guys is not pulling their weight, and they're trying to hide behind this everyman or whatever the case may be, this is why we're going to lose. Because everybody's dependent on the Luka or LeBron.
Gentlemen, how we doing, gentlemen? What's going on? Salute, fellas. Appreciate y'all having me on.
What up,
What's the
Tri-State?
word? What's good?
What it
What's
do?
goody?
What's up?
Ain't none, baby.
Hey, Tri-State was the homie I wanted to pull up, man. What's happening, man?
What's goody, bro? Chilling.
Tri-State
Got out
area.
of work. Just got out of work. It's a good day. About to light up. We talking some Laker. We talking some Laker talk. Let's get it.
There you go. Hey, I wanted to because I know JC. I don't know if JC answered the question. So JC and Tri-State can answer the question when it comes down to the news right here of the Lakers not trading Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent until later on, maybe trying around the trade deadline. What y'all think about that?
I don't know what that about. Especially if I read that they've been getting calls for them too. It's like, why aren't y'all even so y'all not even tolerating trading them right now? Like, what if they got a deal that could have been a win situation for the Lakers? I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's not like Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent are world beaters. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are guys we could. I like Vanderbilt's defensive ability. Don't get me wrong, but what does he provide? What can he provide offensively? We need him to develop that baseline three, that consistent baseline 3-pointer. If I think he's gonna have a steady year in La La Land, you know what I'm saying?
I think after seeing these videos from Vando, I mean he's working on that 2 feet game, 5 feet. As far as Gabe, I mean Gabe been working at the high school. So I mean I don't know why they don't want to trade Gabe. I don't see the issue. Now I could see Vando, right? Like, okay, Vando's working on his game. Okay, cool. Maybe they want to see what he can do in these next couple of months, right? See, okay, we can keep him on the squad. Maybe we don't need to trade him. But as far as Gabe, I mean, bro, Gabe got it, bro. Gabe
can go. There's no minutes for him, bro. You know what I mean? You got Luka, Reeves, and Marcus Smart. Where the minutes? Where's he gonna play? He ain't going. There's no time for him to play.
And you know what? And that's a good observation, because with Gabe playing those 25 minutes, giving no points, I feel like they could just give that to Marcus Smart.
Yeah. Marcus Smart was I love that pickup. I ain't gonna hold y'all, fellas. He's perfect to be beside Luka, because now Luka can not. I'm not saying relax on the defensive end, but you know he don't gotta put his all. You know what I mean? You could have Marcus Smart deal with that. He could save his legs a little bit.
So do you think they're gonna they're probably gonna start Reeves, but do you think maybe like later down in the season they might swap that out?
I ain't gonna hold you, dog. In my opinion, if we keep Reeves, I think it's more beneficial for the Lakers and their success if Austin Reeves comes off the bench. Here's why. He needs the ball in his hands. He's a capable guy to lead with your second unit. With
Right.
LeBron and Luka, with him on the floor with LeBron and Luka, what's he gonna be? He's gonna be a glorified spot-up shooter because LeBron and Luka gonna have the ball in their hands. Let him run the second team how he want to run it. And I think that's beneficial for the Lakers.
Yeah. And how would you feel? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean that would. Yeah.
Perfect world for me, I would start Ayton, LeBron, Rui, Marcus, and Luka, and have Reeves come off the bench. 6th man of the year potential, easy.
Facts. We've been saying it.
I don't like Reeves as a starter with LeBron and Luka. I don't. I think he'll flourish more being that main guy off the bench. And then obviously you see how it plays out throughout the game. Then, JJ could decide who merits the fourth quarter minutes between Marcus and Reeves. If Reeves has a hot hand, let him play.
Right.
If Marcus is getting in someone's head defensively, let him be out there. Kind of just play it how it goes.
Do you think the starting lineup has anything to do with like team what's the word? Like
how teams are. Yeah.
Like,
I definitely I agree there.
Yeah. So like I mean, I know they sat down but see that they sat down D'Lo. But I mean D'Lo wasn't really on the team. D'Lo ain't been on the team as long as Reeves. So I feel like maybe that's why they was able to just sort of sit down D'Lo how they did, and it's not really an issue. I mean, they were going to trade him anyway. I mean, the plan was to trade him anyway. So even if he was disgruntled, it wouldn't even matter.
I want to trade Reeves for Benedict Mathurin. I want Benedict Mathurin from the Pacers. I want him on the Lakers. He's perfect for the purple and gold.
Yeah. Him and Neesmith. Yep.
I just
that's
don't
a power move.
I don't know. It's just I just don't see us giving Austin Reeves $30 million. I feel like if we're gonna give $30 million to somebody, we got to give it to somebody.
Bro, if we give Austin Reeves $30 million, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach.
It's not even the sake of because obviously everybody on the panel, it's not like we don't like Austin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just
put him in his role.
Yeah, it's the realistic, logical sense. You can't talk about the starting lineup without talking about these things because they exist. It's not like we're getting on the player or anything. It's just that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel that. Ayton is the X factor for me, y'all. How motivated? I hope he comes into the season motivated.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was that first overall pick in that Luka draft. So it's like, hopefully he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, because that's what creates great players. When you got that chip on your shoulder, does it motivate you or does it not motivate you? You know what I mean? Like, if DeAndre Ayton's motivated this year, the Lakers could be a problem. My problem with him is, will he be motivated? How great does he want to be great?
Right. So I got a question for you, Tri-State. So some people were saying that Gabe Vincent's not flourishing because they need LeBron and Luka on the court.
Well, Gabe Vincent isn't flourishing because he needs LeBron and Luka on the court?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not true. He was flourishing in Miami with neither of them there.
Damn.
Yeah, he was balling in that finals. I know y'all remember.
Wow.
He was low-key hooping against Denver.
Well, that crushes any narrative.
Yeah, right. Kills that narrative. So do you think with Gabe, you think it's just a mentality thing?
maybe it is that, bro. I think I've always said this. I've been a Laker fan for 28 years, since I've been 6 years old, and I watched Kobe do that East Bay dunk, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever when I was 6 years old. I was like, whoa, he put it in between his legs. So it's different when you wear that purple and gold, bro. You could play in Miami, you could play in New York, you could play in OKC. When you come to the Lakers, it's a different pressure that comes with it. And some people it makes them, some people it breaks them. I don't think Gabe Vincent flourished well in LA. That's just what it is. I don't think he's a bad player. I just think the pressure of him playing in LA is a little too much for him.
Yeah,
Because
we
the
done made.
expectation of when we got him after that finals of him hooping, that's what Laker fans expected. And we ain't getting nothing close to that.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean,
And then he got injured, and then it was just and I know that was probably a setback too, the injury.
Rashad, don't start that sucker stuff, Rashad. Listen to
mean,
this. Yo, that man Rashad in the comments. Y'all want to know what this sucker did real quick, fellas? He went to another channel, one of my homies, and he said that I was talking trash about his channel on this live. Did I slander any channel while I was up here with y'all that night?
no.
Exactly. Some sucker stuff. I ain't even gonna curse because I know how y'all, you feel me? There's a word for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna
I
say it.
appreciate that.
Yeah, there's a
All right.
word for that, and I ain't gonna say it. But we know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyways, though,
my
my fault.
God.
Hey, what's up, Cuba?
What up, Cuba?
Hey. Hey, look, man. Who the hell wants Vando?
I do.
Oh, you want his ass, huh? You want Vando's
Whoa.
ass?
Whoa, hold on
Oh,
now.
so you mean to tell me, Mr. Craig, right? You
Mhm.
still want Vando here, but I heard others say that he's like a damn Simmons. I heard somebody in saw somebody in the comments say they wanted Simmons, Ben Simmons on the team. So you want
Well,
two guys that don't shoot, right? And then just dunk and then play defense, but you can't really play their asses.
no, I mean, so what he's been working on, I saw his workout video today. So he's been working on scoring off screens and dribble handoffs.
And Ben Simmons been doing that for 8 years. What's happened? He up there just trolling you all, man. Like, okay, you say he working on his shooting and all that. What if he come in this season, right? And still does the same thing he's been doing? He just
Oh, then
trolled
he gotta
your
go.
ass. Right?
Oh, then he gotta go then.
Yeah, he trolled your ass.
Well, then guess I'll be a trolling bandwagon.
There you go.
Yeah, and is Tri-State still up here?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I had like a question. So
Let's
you
go.
said you were like kind of confused about the deals and packages. I mean, I agree, but let's say Portland, right, offered Jeremy Grant for Vando and Gabe. Would you do that?
I ain't gonna lie. Vando and Gabe for Jeremy Grant. I
Yeah.
low key might do that.
Oh,
Low key.
dang.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just might do that.
Even like for 36 mil at 3 years?
God damn.
3 years, 36 million. That's only 12 mil a year.
No, I mean per year. My bad.
36
Oh
million
my
per
god.
year.
Yeah,
Wait, per year?
Hell no.
yeah.
What?
Hell no way.
And
What?
I only asked
I'd
that
rather pay.
because,
Listen. I'd rather pay Reeves 30 million.
and I only asked that because, like, who's to say, Rob is offering these two players, right? And
Oh, that's crazy.
they might say, I'm not giving you Rob Will and Matisse Thybulle, but I'll give you Jeremy Grant. I know you wanted Jeremy Grant years ago, so
Oh, not for that
Oh
contract.
nah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Luol
yeah. No,
Deng.
Oh my
that
god.
contract is wicked. That's a
Oh
wacky contract.
that's good. Nah, I'm good on that. That's
Yeah, I'm
straight.
good on that contract.
I just looked at it too, just to see for myself. Yeah, that's
and most of
Nah,
these teams
nah.
are probably doing that to us because everyone kind of wants to get over on us. Especially we have Luka and LeBron,
Who the
so it's
hell
like,
paid Jeremy Grant $36 million?
Hey, did y'all
Why
know
would you?
did y'all
Why
know
would a
we're
team even do that?
did y'all know we're hard capped at the first April?
yep.
Don't worry, Shad. I'll be in New York. Don't worry, Shad.
In a way, JC, I
Oh,
kind of think that's a
I
good
blocked
thing.
him.
Yeah, he clown, bro. He a clown.
Yeah, he's too immature, man. I
He's
can't
a
do
Yeah.
that.
clown. Yeah, I done cooked that man so many times. I'm the boogeyman to him at this point.
Yeah, he pulled up. He pulled up earlier on this stream, and
Oh, he did?
with a new name and a new account. He pulled up on his Facebook, so I didn't know who it was until he started talking. And then I
Oh
was like, all
wow.
right, bro, you too mature, bro. That's real. Who does that, bro? Like, how old are you? I swear to God, bro, he better be like 17, 16 years old, man, because that's no grown man is gonna be doing that, bro. Like, come on, man, that's real immature. Anyway, Jay Sizzle,
Yeah, what's up, BJ?
you know your boy got to get some Z's, man. So what you want to do, man?
Tri-State did just pull up, so I Joe and them could cook. We can cook for like
I'm
what?
chilling. I'm chilling for like 20 minutes till I get to
Okay,
my
yeah,
shape up.
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
could do that. 30
Yeah.
minutes, we'll cook up and I'll end the stream, BJ. We could do that.
Oh, so
All
I
right.
see him pulled up, huh? So you ain't gonna
Oh,
mention
and Cuba. Forgot about Cuba. My bad. Shout out to Cuba.
I've been
All
on here
right.
longer than damn Tri-State ass for years, man. Are you gonna point that out?
Hey, Tri-State coming in with hot takes, Cuba. I don't know, man.
Nah, I mean, shout out to Tri-State, man. Hey, Craig,
Good looking. Shout out you, bro.
Hey, shut your ass up, Craig.
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 All right, Jay Sizzle, man, you got it, man.
All right, DJ, I got you. But
You ain't got no sugar. Damn. I ain't never got two things that match.
man, that's like these players in the Lakers. We ain't got two things that match. Nigga got defense, can't shoot.
You
Nigga
can shoot. Can't
no
stop a
defense.
nosebleed.
Oh man, that's
and you know, it's LeBron has shown in his prime, in his time in the league, and LeBron's still a great player. Don't get me wrong; he's not what he was, obviously, but his game has aged pretty well. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it took him 9 years to dribble to his right and hit a jump shot, but you know, he learned. You know, it took him 14 years to develop a three ball, but now his game is like complete. Like there isn't really a flaw in his game. I got a hot take for y'all.
Oh, all right.
I know that, and this has to go with how the game is played. LeBron needs to get in the post, bro. LeBron needs to get on that block, and him and Luka need to run two-man action on that block. Kind of like how Karl Malone developed his game when he got older. He was a menace on the block, bro. Low post, 14 to 16 midi pull up, face up, water like buckets. You know, LeBron needs forget the three-point shot, man. Everyone fell in love with the three-point shot. Everyone talks about Steph Curry changed the game. Yeah, he did for the worse, and I'll debate that with anyone. He made the game worse than what it is. Everyone now think they could be like Steph Curry and pull up and do 30, 35 footers. No, you're not like Steph Curry. There's only one Steph Curry. No one, that's a bad shot. I don't care what you are. And I go to these AAU tournaments. I see these 11, 12-year-olds run 1-4 offense, and they're just hucking up 30, 35. How is that better for the game, bro?
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? How's that making the game better? These kids can't dribble going left with their opposite hand. The fundamentals are gone, but everyone's hucking up 35 footers.
Damn.
LeBron need to get on the block and kill him with the post game, bro.
But you know, in the
Because
post,
he's
like
so strong and he's so finesse now he has finesse with the strength. Before it was just strength, but LeBron got the finesse now. He's developed a full patent offensive game now. And honestly, I ain't the biggest LeBron fan. I've always been a Kobe guy growing up. I'll die saying Kobe's the GOAT. And I'll debate that with anyone. Kobe Bryant's the most skilled basketball player of all time. Debate it with a wall if you want.
Oh, you got Kobe over Jordan?
Kobe is a more skilled version of Michael Jordan.
Yes. Finally, somebody. Yes.
He is a more skilled version. And you want me to tell you why? It's the same reason. It's the same analogy why Gilbert Arenas used to have Kobe, but now he's getting paid by whatever. He said, look at the greatest players of all time.
As long as you got
They
Kobe
have some type of God-given gift. Michael Jordan, 48-inch vertical, big hands. LeBron, 6'9", 260, runs like a freight train. You can't stop him. Magic, 6'9" point guard, could see over the court. You know, first 6'9" point guard that could see the whole court, see everything. Shaq, dominant. Kobe, 6'6", standard. 38-inch vertical, standard. And I love how Gilbertini said he's like if it's like you took a S500 and he pushed it like a Bugatti.
Yeah.
I pulled up in a new Bugatti.
Dang, that's a good way.
Facts.
Dang, that's a good way to
I mean, when you really look at it, Kobe was the better shooter and ball handler than Mike. Mike was just more gifted athletically.
Right. Yeah.
It's like Craig, what's his name was just on All the Smoke, Craig Hodges. He said the difference between Kobe and Mike is when Jordan got in the air, if you bumped him, he would be able to, you know what I'm saying, pause in the middle because he was so athletic. Whereas Kobe didn't have that athleticism. Kobe's not half the athlete that Mike was
Yeah,
or LeBron was. He's not
yeah,
half the athlete as them.
nigga.
But Charles said to go back to what you were saying too, like LeBron being in the post, I agree because that's
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
open up a whole bunch of stuff,
More.
like even the
Exactly.
passing, not even scoring,
Because
like
look
the
at it. He's
passing.
LeBron James. If he gets 2-3 buckets in a row on the block in the post, what do you think that defense is going to do that fourth
Oh
possession?
my goodness, they're gonna
They're
double
gonna
like
they're
crazy.
gonna make an adjustment, right?
Yeah.
Now the 3-point shot is open.
Yep. And that's
Now it
where
lets Luka give more. It gives him more space on the perimeter. Now
and
he can cook more.
and that's where Aiton comes in because
Back.
unlike Jackson Hayes, like I don't get how people could say, Jackson Hayes could be a backup center. I think, he'll be a good third string for dirty work, but that's where Aiton comes in. He could shoot those mid ranges. That's something we haven't had since AD in our offense. But also being a lob threat, that opens up a whole different, offense, which I think, that's what they want to see before trading off anybody. Like, how are you going to fit with Aiton, Rui, LeBron, and Luca? And, that kind of leaves Austin out. You're going to need that defender. You know what I'm saying? So it's best if he just runs the second unit or, get another piece because he's going to demand the ball in his hands. And, you don't need too many chefs in the kitchen.
That's facts. There's a quote that too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. This is
Mm,
that same thing. You got your two Chiefs. You got Bron and Luca. You just
right.
got to build. You could win a championship around them. You just got to build the right team around them.
Right.
I wouldn't say it needs to be the perfect team, but like it's like a piece or two away, in my opinion, to really being a championship contender. I think the Lakers could be a top 4 seed as constructed right now.
For sure. Yeah. Easily.
They absolutely can. Will they? We'll see. Time will tell. Time will
And it's
definitely tell.
and it's not even like, I hate another thing when people say we gotta build our roster like OKC. No, we don't. We
No,
don't have to do
no, you
that.
don't.
Like
No, you don't.
you have to create your own team, whatever works for you. Like we created our own formula with the two bigs and these athletic or pesky defenders that don't need the ball in their hands as
OKC cooked
much.
themselves. They cooked
Yeah.
themselves, giving all that money to Shea,
Oh yeah.
J Dub,
Facts.
and Chet. Who
That's
are they
it.
gonna sign now? How are they gonna sign anyone? Your salary cap's cooked.
And
You're just relying on you're relying on Bird. What it looks like they're gonna do is rely on the Bird rights, re-sign all the guys that they have to re-sign,
mm,
have their cap situation crazy for like 3-4 years, but you're competing for a championship to see how many they can win.
and they said draft picks. Like, yes, you have draft picks. They do draft well, like that Toppin guy. But
Yeah, and
eventually,
how are
you're
they
gonna
gonna
have to
sign
trade
all of
them.
them?
Yeah, you're gonna have to trade them eventually. But um, uh, another crazy thing is like, don't build your roster based off of one team because let's say
No.
OKC runs into a healthy Mavericks team. I think the Mavericks would send OKC home. That's a The Mavericks are a
Depending
bad
on the
matchup.
health.
Yeah,
Depending on the
depending on
health.
health. Like, but
Depending on health. But I don't.
let's
I
say
can't
they're
count on them being healthy though.
right. That's
That ain't
true.
gonna
That's
happen.
fair. But
That
if
ain't
they're
gonna happen.
fully healthy, but 9 times out of 10 it won't happen. But like, let's say next year, I think the Mavericks would send OKC home. They're a bad matchup for them. So you don't want to build your team off of another team's success. Just stick to what works for you. Yes, be cautious and observant of what works and what doesn't. But if you have lineups that can beat other teams, use it.
Yeah.
Don't be idiotic out here.
Like
Like if you
Houston.
have,
Houston will be a bad matchup for OKC next year.
yeah.
Houston's gonna be a
Oh
horrible
yeah.
matchup for
Oh,
OKC next year.
3 centers. 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 3 centers Damn.
If they want to play Hartenstein, Holmgren, Dub, okay, they could roll out Simmons, Jabari Smith, and KD. You got the size and the length.
Yeah.
Fine to defend them. Lakers,
It's a,
we could, but they want to roll out Ayton, LeBron, and Rui. We're
yeah.
fine. We could roll with that.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Chet
focus too
tall, but
much
he's
on.
frail. He's frail. You can't build a team around a championship. You build your team around your best player / players. In our case, it's Luka and LeBron. You build around their strengths. We already know
Yeah.
what LeBron and Luka, they both have the same. Why did both of them have success? Why did Luka get his team? 3-and-D guys who could knock down the three ball and play defense. LeBron made it to the finals 8 years in a row, whatever it was, with guys like that. Luka made it that year with guys like PJ Washington and those 3-and-D guys and Finney Smith when he was
How did
10 guys were get him.
how did Bradley Beal go from $50 million to $5 million?
He got bought out
Oh,
by Phoenix, and then he went to the Clippers.
dang.
Shoot, I forgot about that move too. I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't even matter because what the Clippers are what the oldest team in league history. Good luck running up and down.
To
Let
me,
me see.
they are.
Well, you said they're a better roster.
AD, Kyrie, Clay, Flag. Ooh, that's good.
Let me see, bro. So the Clippers, let's see, they got 32, 31, 38, 37, 28, 32, 28, 27, 35. I thought I said 55. Okay, 35. I was like, whoa, 55 is crazy. James Harden, 35 years old. That's crazy. Kawhi, 34. Yeah, they're cooked. I don't know, but I don't
Kawhi's
see
still one of the
nobody.
Kawhi's still one of the best players in the league when he's healthy, low key. Kawhi plays great ball when he's on the floor. Y'all want to know the
Oh yeah, when
craziest
he's
thing,
healthy.
Leonard stat? He has the third highest winning percentage in regular season history when he's on the court.
When he's on the court.
When he's on the court,
Yeah,
yeah. But he has the third highest winning percentage in NBA history.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's clutch.
He wins games. He knows how to win games.
That's why I could have wished, like, or just imagine, like, what happened if we didn't have that 2020 team and Kawhi came instead, along with AD and Braun.
What?
Man, that would have preserved his career too. But hey,
For
still
sure.
got the chip regardless.
Him and LeBron could have him and LeBron and AD could have just took turns.
Oh
You
yeah,
load manage this 2 weeks, then me the next 2 weeks. We still be straight. Then when they get to the playoffs, they'll be all ready. What? LeBron, AD, and Kawhi? We'd still be winning championships right now. We'd be going on our fourth in a row.
but I get it, egos. But hey,
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
but no, I do think a trade, like a perfect trade, is going to come. Probably right in that December January era. So I do. I don't know.
I
It's
don't
hard
like
to
those types of
tell.
trades though,
Yeah.
unless it's like super needed because I'm a firm believer in them playing as much basketball together as possible
Facts.
because yeah, the more you play, y'all know playing ball, the more you play with someone, the more you understand tendencies, what they do well, what type of situations they like to be in, what type
Yeah.
of players they want them defending them, what type of, you know what I mean? All that matters when you playing ball. It's not just about, like Rashad clown self. Oh, the stats, the stats. It's always about the stats. It's not always about the stats. There's way more things than the stats. Yes, the stats play a very important role, but it's not everything.
Facts. Like anybody could see and tell that,
Yeah,
you know,
like
Gabe
Austin
Vincent.
Reeves' numbers are better than Benedict Mathurin, but Benedict Mathurin fits what the Lakers need more than Austin Reeves. So all that stat stuff don't matter. And real ones know there is such thing called empty stats.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent gave us a lot of empty stuff. Wait, weren't we saying at one point? I know JC was up here saying Gabe Donut Vincent just gave us
Yeah,
straight donuts. Just cardio
yeah,
Gabe was a thing.
yeah. And he
Bro,
wanted to sit here and defend Gabe. I'm just like,
bro, he
bro.
got that contract off that one series, fellas. That one series in the finals. He got that contract. Let me give y'all a little history lesson, bro. There was a guy named Jerome James back in the day for the Seattle Supersonics. He played a heck of a series against the San Antonio Spurs in the mid 2000s. Heck of a series. The Knicks turned around and gave him like a 4 year, 60 million contract.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
in the mid
remember that.
2000s, that's a fat contract in the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
Bro
I
was
remember.
didn't amount to nothing. Yeah, he had one good series and that was it. And that's how he got his contract. He
I remember
he
that.
got he got money for one contract.
Man, yeah, that's what it is though.
Yeah,
Fit is
so
everything.
the players around is more important than the stats around the players.
I agree.
That's how I
Right.
look at it.
Scott
You
Rashad,
gotta
Because the
man.
you
guy
gotta
may have better stats, but does he fit the team's morale more? You know what I mean? Is he a locker room killer? Is he a locker room booster?
Right. Oh, it's a super chat from
shout out
Major.
to shout out to Major Level Entertainment with the super duper chat. Major said, I remember Jerome James. I appreciate that super chat, Major. Appreciate that.
And to Rashad Adams, bro, like he's saying Houston is better than OKC. I mean, if the team beats him
Who?
in the
Whoa, whoa,
series,
whoa, whoa, whoa! Who said that?
Rashad,
He is, bro. This is why I always argue with him. He doesn't even understand. This man got to be schizo. He doesn't understand the stuff that he be yelling, screaming. He was just saying the other day how Houston's overrated and they're not a top 5 team in the West, but now they're better than OKC, who I heard him say is the best team in the West. Make it make sense, dog. You literally just be talking out your culo. My God.
oh no, he said OKC is better than Houston.
Okay. Okay. Thank God. All right. Something he stayed consistent with.
Oh, because he's
Yeah,
basically
he
because
thinks
I said,
Houston is.
yeah.
He thinks Houston's trash, which is crazy
Oh,
to me.
yeah, that's crazy. No,
That's crazy work.
nah. And
Yeah.
that's why I said we can't just gear our mind or, our team based off of just one team like OKC. We gotta
Houston
make
might
the
be better
team.
than OKC for all
Yeah,
we know.
we
Like,
gotta
what if
make the
Ahmed
team better.
Thompson? What if Ahmed Thompson comes back and he has a consistent 3-point shot?
Mm,
Has
that's
anyone even thought
dangerous.
of what that does for Houston? Like, what that does for Houston is insane.
That's
If Ahmed
dangerous.
Thompson could, yeah, that's real dangerous. That's maybe they're the best team in the league. Dangerous, low key.
they got KD.
And
Yeah,
yo, bro, Sengun,
KD.
Sengun is underrated, bro. Sengun is a problem.
Yeah.
I've
But
seen
that's
nights where AD gave Sengun 30, but Sengun gave him 25 right back. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen those nights.
Wait, hold
but
on.
that,
Kevin Durant is a 6'11" small forward?
yeah, he's really 7 foot.
He's 7 feet, bro. Yeah, there's a whole like conspiracy behind that. Like, bro, there was a picture of him at the Olympics standing next to DeMarcus Cousins. He's taller than him. You could
Yeah,
literally see in the picture he's taller than DeMarcus Cousins.
it's crazy.
Yeah. It's the same thing why KG lied because there's a stigma behind people who are 7 feet. They're not athletic. Blah blah blah.
They'll
I
probably
think
use
what
Yeah,
it
that
is
sentence.
that,
I'll never
especially
forget
back in the day,
yeah
they
the
want you to
reporter
play the
told
damn
KG
power
he said
forward or the center. But KD ain't no damn back to the basket type of guy, so he's
No.
always want to face you
Yeah,
up.
he's gonna give you that work off the dribble.
Facts.
They probably tried to do that with Dirk. Probably did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
that's the
true.
difference between him and Dirk. That Dirk can't do that, and Dirk was special in his own right, but KD a whole different level offensively compared to Dirk. He's like Dirk, but with a hezzy pull up. Like, bro, what? Yeah, the reporter asked KG. He said, "Kevin, we heard that your physical came back. You came back 7'1". KG looked at him. He said, "Nah, I'm 6'13".
But that's
That's
why, you could say the same about us. Like, I think Aiton is gonna unlock a lot on offense, man.
oh yeah, definitely.
And you could say the same about, defense, just his presence alone, being a center, an athletic center that runs. That could help the defense in the back line. I'm not saying he's gonna shut down a lot of people, but you know, um, we still need at least two more
when
pieces, a backup
when
center and a
KD
wing.
gets trapped, now what? You find the open man, because if you get trapped, that clearly means that there's a second defender on him. Therefore, there's an open man. KD is 7 feet tall. He can see over the whole court. Good luck trying to trap KD. How do you sound right now, Rashad? How do you
Bro, just
sound
you just asked the most obvious question.
If
when
someone
KD
gets
gets
trapped,
trapped?
what do you do? Pass the
Like,
ball.
what?
You pass the ball.
And this guy came back. This
Exactly.
man
You pass
cannot
the
be
ball to the
gone,
open
man.
guy.
Doesn't take rocket science.
This man Rashad is a damn variant, man. This dude does never leave.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you saw what he did earlier, Cuba?
He made a
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, said he blocked him. He's still in here. He's been hitting. He's still in here. God damn, this dude got to deal with YouTube or something.
And then he said it's his first time on a panel. Like, come on, bro.
At least
What?
disguise your damn voice or something.
Man's a sucker. I'm telling y'all,
Bro
sucker.
said it's my first time on a panel. It's crazy.
He said, pull up. Bro, don't worry. Like I said, I'm probably more good in your hood than you. I run deeper in Brooklyn than you. You from there? I bet. We'll see how well you from there then, dog. Don't you worry.
Man, that is crazy. But no, I agree though. We shouldn't. I think Joe. I think you said it right. Don't copy other teams. I think that's right,
Yeah.
bro. We don't gotta copy other teams, man. We gotta find what works with us, because what works with us might not work with another team.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or vice versa. What might work for another team might not work for us. Let's think about it. No team got Luka and LeBron.
Mm.
That already sets us apart from other teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got a Luka and LeBron.
That's crazy. Luka and LeBron. Even LeBron in old age, bro. That's still LeBron. Like,
That's still LeBron James. He could still give you 38 because he did it. He can still drop 38 on your ass. Shout out to Major Level Entertainment with another super duper chat. Major says that dude is unemployment activities personified. Is crazy.
Hey,
Man's
hey,
talking
Jason.
hella
Hey,
hot, like you ain't have your girl give a big tight a $200 super chat.
hey, JC.
What's up, DJ? What's up, DJ?
Hey, JC.
Yeah,
Hey, you see that Mr. Laker guy right there?
yeah,
And you see his name, right? Floss, GCS
yeah.
or GSE? Yeah, that's that nigga.
Oh, that's him. Oh, okay. Well, banned him. He's gone. He's out of here. Okay.
Yeah, my band, that nigga.
Band your ass.
That's crazy.
Bro, I don't, bro. That's I've never seen that, bro. I swear to God, he better be like 15 years old, bro. I don't see no grown man doing some shit like that. Sorry for cursing, that's my bad, but still, that's crazy.
You good, DJ. You good. This is Joe.
That's crazy, bro. That's this nigga really just can't stay away. Like, that's real immature, bro.
It's crazy because he really sat and was typing in the private chat. I didn't know who that was. I was just like,
he's a stalker.
Okay. He pulled up, typing in the chat.
Yeah, he really stalking like that. Who does like?
That's crazy.
This nigga's seriously stalking the channel, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
That's wild. Making alt accounts. That's crazy. Who does
that much time?
Who says I'm gonna go get a whole nother email,
man.
sign up for Facebook so I could That's crazy, bro.
Hey, nah.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, I know it's you if you get a voice changer.
I
No,
mean,
don't give him no ideas, Cuba.
yeah, don't give me.
Anyway, yeah, I had to pull up for that because I was like, this nigga here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to just assume DJ. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't know who that was sitting in the back. Because you know, DJ, we've had people pull up on the panel before, but they just typed in the chat, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but you know, I just didn't want to assume that was him because I didn't know if that was like a new person or what. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know who that was. But yeah,
Yeah,
he up out of here now though.
I'm gonna put that nigga name Floss GSC.
Man, sad. Do
All
y'all
right.
think this team would have won with KG, Darren Williams, and Kobe? What year is that? Oh, you talking about when Darren Williams and KG were on the Nets? Because if it's that, then nah.
The game is just different compared. You can just look at a game from 2008 and just see the difference between today's game.
Oh shit! What's good? Yo, fool. Shit.
What the?
Hey,
Oh, snap.
hey, no cussing on. Okay, yeah, but bro, that threw me off for a hot second.
I think someone. Yeah, I don't know. Man,
That threw me off for a hot second, but yeah, no cussing, man.
my
But
God.
Nah, you good. My fault. It's going down right here. You feel me? It's going down right here.
oh, okay, he got
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the board. Okay,
What about that shapey, Mato?
but
Need
no,
that.
what do you, Cuba? What do you think is the difference, like from then and now, like as far as like the game?
Well,
Yeah.
definitely shooting. Just you can just tell. I'm looking at '09 Bron highlights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even him just shooting a lot of, going inside and then the mid range. Of course, they hitting the threes back then,
Right.
but even him, and then in first in Cleveland and then in Miami, guys just shooting a lot of the mid ranges. I'm like, man, they ain't doing that today. It's just a lot of three balls that they're shooting, right?
Right.
70 to 80 something 3-pointer shot. So yeah, that's the main thing. It's definitely the main thing.
You think defense changed too?
Defense changed. I think the defense probably better. It's tough to explain. It might be better back then.
Because I don't know. Maybe you've never noticed, but I don't really see people like doing box outs.
Facts. Yeah.
I don't see people boxing out. I just see niggas just letting it just go and then they just jumping.
I say defense back then was way better.
Yeah, 2000s, and yeah.
Because can you like name more than 10 really good on-ball defenders at that? You know,
like today's game?
Like right now,
yeah,
today's game?
yeah. I mean, I know there's good on-ball defenders, but it's not like
Well,
it's
Tony
so hard.
Allen.
Like it's a thing now. Like, oh, I need an all-ball defender versus, where you have a whole team bought in because that's all defense is. It's effort. You know,
Right.
instead of just getting in, people's faces, making a bunch of noises. Shout out to Pat Beverly, but you got to actually defend the player. Somebody like Dyson Daniels, you watch him break down how to get steals, like how to position yourself, angle yourself. It's not many players like that in the league that take pride in defense. You got to beg for it like it's a chore. But I get it. It's like a lot of one-way players versus, two-way players, which that's where I think the game has geared to. It's a lot of two-way playing. That's why we don't have like um Andrew Wiggins on the team, and we're trying to search for one. It's hard to find those type of players, but if you have a player that can do both, then that's golden. That's why we're, kind of mad at Rui, Vando, stuff like that. You focus on one part of your game when, it's two sides to the court.
Yeah.
I think it's changed towards, based off of that. Not so much like the schemes or anything has changed or like the zones. It's just, I think it's an effort and attention to detail thing and just, wanting to play both sides.
Yeah, the
Do you
league.
think? Do you think if they brought back hand checking, you think that would help?
Hell yeah, of course. Of course. Now, I'm not saying like go out there and be WWE,
yeah, yeah,
choke
we don't
slam
need to see
niggas.
that.
Yeah.
We don't need to see that. That ain't
But
defense.
all them foul baitings,
Yeah,
calling fouls for that, like that, in my opinion, it ruins the game in a sense where you see all these damn free throws. And it's not even beneficial for the offensive player because you see people who foul bait, let's say in a regular season, you come to the playoffs, you're not going to get those type of calls unless you're a SGA or a Luca.
right.
So I mean,
Oh, look at Gerald up in here. Oh, you finally came up in here, Geraldo, huh?
oh,
He
this man
wasn't
Gerald.
unhidden. Well, I didn't unhide him. He keeps coming back. Y'all gotta moderators just ban that nigga permanently. Like put him in
He that emotional ex-girlfriend type.
I'll do it. Let me just go on my YouTube account.
Hey, you can do it.
You mad?
You'll still see that name. This guy's unbannable.
And all he has to do is apologize, bro. Like, just acknowledge you were wrong, Rashad. Just apologize, man.
So I'm gonna put him. All right, there you go. Enjoy that too.
Enjoy that.
Yeah,
enjoy that.
Hey, hold on, Gerald. Hey, listen, I'm gonna ban you, nigga.
I got him already, Gerald. I got him.
Hey, Craig.
No more Rashad.
Hey, since you banned Rashad, go ahead and ban Geraldo's ass. I'm kidding, Gerald. What's going on, Gerald?
I mean, he can come on as many accounts as he wants to. He gonna get sent to the shadow realm too. He gonna be boxing with Major, man. Shout out to Major. We doing great, man. We doing great. We got Cuba on the panel giving takes. It's always good.
The hell is that supposed to mean, huh?
I'm just saying it's a good thing when you're involved in the conversation, Cuba.
Hey, as long as I can get better takes than Lewis, I'm straight, man.
Hey, yeah, honestly, man. Yeah.
I'm not doing all that ad-libbing stuff, man. Yeah, Lewis, bring your ass in here, man. All you do is, oh yeah, don't say nothing for the next 3 minutes.
Or the famous. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you gonna say that after I give a take. He just said that, so yeah, I agree with him. What the hell you talking about?
But Tri-State, what you think? You think defense changed over the years?
For sure, it absolutely changed. I mean, we saw it happen in the mid 2000s when they abolished the hand checking permanently. I mean, it was different back in the mid 90s when someone was backing you down and you were on defense. You were able to put your whole forearm on someone's back. Nowadays, they call you for a foul right away for that. Immediately for that. Back in the days, there was a dude named Derek Harper who had ginormous hands for a point guard. And you were able to hand check, bro. This man was able to, he would play 94 feet and his whole hand will be on your waist and he's literally moving you. He was able to move you. If you don't believe me, just look up stories on him, bro. Look up stories on Derek Harper and his ability, how he was able to hand check. Huh?
You said Derek Harper?
Derek Harper. He played for the Knicks. He played for a few teams, but I remember him on the Knicks when I was a kid.
But if you have
hell of a defender, and he was able to, with the hand checking and stuff, he was able to. And then we saw it in the mid 2000s. That was when the scoring started getting through the roof with the individual players. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure the first year, that was the year Kobe averaged 35 and AI averaged 33 and LeBron averaged 31. There was mad people averaging 30 that year.
So would you go as far as saying like um players like Rui, right? That's the
Yeah,
reason why they're kind of getting paid now because they can have this type of offensive repertoire, moves,
for
and
sure. You can get
score.
away with more.
Yeah,
You see a guy like James Harden, this could be a hot take to y'all, maybe it isn't. To me, he's the most overrated, quote unquote, superstar player of all time. James Harden. That man finessed the rule book on how to get fouls. And it showed in the playoffs. That's why his game in the playoffs diminished. Because they don't call those type of little ticky tacky things. One thing I'll give SGA, that was my question with SGA the whole year. I said, is his play style is it gonna translate in the playoffs? Because he does a lot of that flop and stuff, but it sure didn't look like he had a problem with it. He got his chip, he got his Finals MVP, so he's chilling. Me personally, though, the finals could have been called a little stricter, if you ask me.
mm,
The refs were a little too, especially that game 7.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like I don't know if y'all were like how well y'all remember 2010 Lakers Celtics,
Yeah, yeah.
83-79. Yeah, the refs I don't think they remember they had whistles that game. They were letting them play. They were letting them play.
Oh, got a super chat from Big Major.
Yeah, shout out to Big Major Level Entertainment with the super duper chat. Major says he's like the guy in Eminem's Stand video. He crying with his shirt off. He's in a basement somewhere rapping over JC's lyric on the intro right now.
Oh yeah, and that plus I'm telling y'all, plus the fact I'm up here. Oh yeah, he punching the air right now.
Oh yeah,
He
he
punching
hot.
the air right now. He's super hot.
Appreciate that, Major.
Shout out Major.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's like teams create their own issues and problems, like letting these players get paid based off of the defense being played today, like no hand checking and all of that. Like that's your own problem. But I don't know. I do think we could swing something though. I do. I don't know what pieces, but I know something is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, no, the Lakers are definitely not done making moves. We're gonna make another move before all season's over.
Oh, you think so? Before off
Yeah,
season?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dang,
They're
that
gonna make
soon?
another signing or a trade. I think so. If I know my Lakers well enough and how LeBron likes to move, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
he's content with
Hey,
his roster yet.
Blue Major. What
Yo,
up,
so
Major?
What up, Major?
Damn,
what it
that
do?
soon.
now y'all gotta now hold on real quick to the mods in the chat. Now, if you see JC go up in that chat and send a nigga to the shadow room, hey, leave that nigga there, man. You
Fact.
don't hide that nigga. You leave that nigga right there boxing in the basement, singing the intro.
with sweating with his shirt off. Ah man, that's pathetic, man. That's pathetic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But he won his attention. He got his little attention, and that's all he got. Now back
Yeah.
to the show. You know what I'm saying?
I heard Tri-State mention Derek Harper, man. It's funny. Derek Harper played for us at one point, Tri-State. You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Later on news. Yep.
He was rabid. He was rabid on defense, man. I remember him
He
well.
was. Yeah.
Yeah. Derek Harper. You know, anybody with a mustache like that, you don't trust them all the way. And it never quite curled around, you know. It's always kind of like it was like a Hitlerish type mustache, you know. Didn't trust the guy, but he was crazy on defense.
Damn, but a move before the off season. I don't know. They could do that. It could happen anytime, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it could be one of those things like Rob Pelinka did last. Remember what Rob Pelinka did last year? He said, "Yo, I just want to evaluate the team." He
Yep.
did that and then sent
See,
niggas
like,
home.
see, like this. I'm
Yep.
reading right here. Yahoo Sports. This is a projected trade: Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, and a lottery protected 2031 first round pick for Malik Monk. We do
Yeah.
that. With that.
Yeah. For real.
Oh,
Well, I'm with that
Monk,
Hey,
because if
that's
you bring Malik Monk off the bench with Reeves, bro, you're
oh,
not.
woo,
Woo.
That's
woo.
nasty.
a sleeper pick
Oh
right
my
there.
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
gonna
hey,
lie.
goodness.
hey, JC. Hey, JC. You know why I don't trust Rob, bro? I think something's going on, bro. Something's fishy. You know, because they know something we don't know, of course, and I think that they kind of like keep it quiet because you know how teams are when it comes to us. They always want to know. They always in our backyard want to know what we doing.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I think Rob is like, yep, nah, that's it right now. That's okay. That's it. But it's really not it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
and I mean, and, you know, and that's what people got to understand. Like, and that's what I pride myself. I mean, pride myself. Like I'm Rob Pelinka. Oh my God, how can I say this? This is why I have pride in the organization. Is
Yeah.
because that's a good way to say it right there.
Yeah, that is.
Is because you know these reporters got to go off of hearsay or what these sports analysts might think we gonna do, and they
Right.
won't know what we gonna do till we actually do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I like that.
Exactly.
With these
I
other
like that too.
teams, you know the exact whole move. You know this nigga about to go here at 8:00 p.m. on the dot.
Right.
You like,
Right.
dang.
Right.
Us, they
Exactly.
like, they could do this,
I mean,
they could do that,
you
they could do this.
think about it.
they could do
Think
that.
about it. You don't tell your kids what you're getting for Christmas, right?
Nope.
you
I don't got kids.
you want
Yeah,
their ass to be surprised.
yeah, they're gonna be
they
surprised.
could think they're getting a PlayStation 5, but
Right.
they may be getting one and they may not be getting one. I'm not telling you.
Right. You know what? It could be a Dreamcast, Major. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. You get somebody a Dreamcast today. That's crazy.
Oh, that's diabolical. That's diabolical.
Hey, you know what I would say though? I'd be like, remember those Fs? Remember them Fs you got? Hey, enjoy the Dreamcast. Bro, that's why they need to treat these NBA players. Treat them like bad kids. Hey, you ain't performed for us. You ain't getting that whole check. You ain't getting that whole $11 million. You want money? Put some points up. That's what they should do. Put your salary on your production. You got to produce if you want to get paid.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
What you would think would be the case. I mean, we're paying Gabe Vincent $11 million. Like, I don't know, bro. You're in a Lakers uniform. You're in LA. I mean, that's like one of the greatest city, bro. Best weather, best women, best bars, best nightclubs, best shopping places, best dealerships. You know what I'm saying? How are you not motivated to want to score? I just don't know, bro. If I'm Gabe Vincent, I don't know how I go to talk to any woman. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what it is? Oh, I'm Gabe Vincent. I'm in the Lakers. And I guess it just stops at that point. But let her know hoop though. Let you go try to talk to a girl to know hoop. Hey, wait, you ain't even scored tonight, nigga.
But it's that very reason, JC. Like all the things you named off the court that sounded great. I think they're just too focused in on that and not on the court.
Yeah,
So
they too focused on that.
and that goes for anybody, like maybe even Malik Beasley. You know, when he came here, like you got to focus on shooting. Like you can't just come to the Lakers. The Lakers aren't, for everybody, because you got to be dialed in 1,000%, regardless of all the off court stuff, regardless of how bright the lights are, or who's at the game, because we get the biggest of stars.
Yeah, the baddies come out.
Yeah, and if you can't handle that, then, i.e., Gabe, you gotta go.
Yeah. Man, bro, if they paid, bro, they could have paid me $2 million. $2 million, bro. I would have ran up down that court. I'm gonna try to score something. And if it's a baddie if it's a baddie's front row, what? And her man left to go get popcorn. Oh, I'm about to hoop. What? Hey, these last 3 minutes in this fourth quarter is mine. Nigga, what?
Facts, yeah.
What? I'm about to be like D-Lo. Hey, I'm shooting it, nigga. And I think, you know what? This may be a hot take, bro. I think D-Lo, if I had to pick who I wanted to stay out of that trade, I would have kept D-Lo. Between Austin Reeves. Like the whole Dorian Finney-Smith trade, I would have kept D-Lo.
Right.
Because at least D-Lo knew how to, feed niggas. And, D-Lo, he had some streaky times or whatever the case is. But I don't know. I just prefer D-Lo's game over Austin. And at least D-Lo tried to play defense. He tried.
He did. I think what messed D'Lo up was the whole Bruce Brown thing. I think after that, that's where things got shaky because of that playoff series. But other than that, I mean, D'Lo was having good games everywhere else in the playoffs.
Yeah. But I mean, me and DJ, we looked it up that D'Lo, they always put their best defender on D'Lo because they know you put your third defender on D'Lo, D'Lo gonna tear his ass up.
Facts, yeah.
So I mean, honestly, that commands respect, bro. They putting their best defender on you. Hey, but I don't know. I don't think the Mavericks are gonna be that. I think they'll have a good season though, for sure. I mean, D'Lo's gonna be able to play free,
right?
And I think having that kind of D'Lo free, then you got Cooper Flag trying to prove himself. You got AD wanting to prove himself, and he's got it, but he's got to be healthy. Like a lot of it really does come by as like far as health. Then when Kyrie comes back, Kyrie's not going to be the same Kyrie,
Right.
And we don't even know how that's going to look. But as far as this team we got right now, though, I mean, honestly, I'm cool with it. Besides Gabe, that's the only nigga I really don't like. I'm cool with everybody else, even Maxey. Maxey don't do nothing, but hey, I prefer him over Gabe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? At least Maxey gonna shoot some. If I put him in, he gonna shoot it. He gonna shoot it. He ain't gonna sit there and dribble out the shot clock. So, and you know what though? I'm really glad we got Aiden because all those shots that Austin Reeves was taking last year gone. All that 24-second 3-point shots gone. That's all. You're not doing that no more.
Right.
That's gone. Because I mean, I don't blame Austin. We had Jackson Hayes, and then we didn't have Jackson Hayes. I mean, what else you expect the nigga to do? Because we gonna just shoot it. Ain't nothing else. Gabe ain't doing it. Somebody gotta shoot the ball. They not putting in Dalton to connect. Somebody gonna shoot it. I don't know. I just hope he gets humbled and he don't try to I don't want him to try to play for that money and try to be all like, I don't know, bro. I just don't want him to get all crazy. I feel like he got some crazy in him. I don't want that. But LeBron there, so I don't think he gonna wig out like that. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't think he about to wig out and be like, "Oh, nigga, it's my team now." Like that. I think he'd do it if LeBron wasn't on the team, though, for sure. If LeBron was on the team, it was just him and Luka, just Austin and Luka. Oh yeah, Austin would definitely try to be like, "Nigga, I'm about to be second in command of this squad, nigga. I'm him." He about to walk around like I'm him. No, you not. No, you not. And it's no knock on Austin, bro. It's just put him at the position he's meant to be at. You know what I'm saying? That's like if we was all washing cars and I'm not good at cleaning rims, y'all not gonna put me cleaning the rims because that's what's gonna happen. We send them rims back to the customer. Hey, these rims is dirty, nigga. Hey, I need my money back. Who did these rims? Oh, we had JC do them. JC? You had JC doing the rims? Oh, hell no. That's the same thing with the Lakers. You got Austin? What? With who? Look, nah, nigga. You got to put him on the bench, bro. Put him on the bench. But see, teams though, Joe, teams look at us like this. Oh, they got Austin out there? Hey, send Spencer Dinwiddie out there.
Shoot, I miss Spencer Dinwiddie.
Hey,
Low
I
key.
miss Spencer Dinwiddie too. I'm not going. Hey, the way he was slicing up Austin Reeves, I was like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
it's cooking him.
Hold on, we had that, and we kept Gabe. Nigga, what?
But people want to talk about unnecessary expenses. Like, come on, bro.
Unnecessary expenses.
That's an unnecessary expense.
Oh man. What's up? Salute to Victor in the chat, man. I don't know about the Lil Daddy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. That was insane. But yeah, it's all about pieces, bro, and it fits and what works. That's all it be, bro. I just want Gabe to just go somewhere like to Wizards or where they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go to the Wizards, bro. You can shoot as much as you want. Nobody cares. Like look at LaMelo Ball, right? LaMelo Ball be hooping, but don't nobody care because he's at the Hornets. Don't nobody care about the Hornets. But LaMelo Ball be hooping.
Right.
He be dropping 40 on niggas, 30 on niggas, bro. Like it's nothing. Hooping. But
I think,
he on
yeah.
Charlotte. Nobody care.
I think it's a bigger package, like Major said. Like they don't want us to really know anything until it happens, which I respect it, because the Clippers always used to do or get people that we're interested in. So like once it gets out, so something has to give. Something's gonna come through.
I mean, think about it, Joe. If that Luka trade was leaked out, bro, that deal would have not got done.
Yep.
It would have been over.
And on top of that, we probably would have lost AV because, he figures out that we're trying to trade him right after we ask for a center. He's going to walk or opt out.
Definitely. Yep.
We know Gerald ass want then the whole squad off the team. Right? I'm looking at your comments, Gerald. You want 5 niggas going. Well, I tell you what, Gerald, right? What happened to you making them damn mega trades all of a sudden, huh? For one guy.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Oh, man. The whole team.
The whole team for one guy. It's crazy.
Right, damn.
No, that's
for Giannis, I could get, but damn.
Yeah, now from what I'm reading, it says we ain't trading no one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like, if we do trade, it has to be December, January, because they're not going to wait that late.
Definitely. And plus, I think it'll be good for us to see how our team looks, with the new additions and just to see how it gels. Because you never know. It could. Hey, this could be the squad. It could work.
Right.
You never know.
And then I know they mentioned Dalton Connect a lot. Like, if anything, you really want to wait just to see, if Dalton Connect could actually flip it around, which I think he probably could. He just has to get out of his head.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up on Dalton yet.
Not so soon.
Because we already, Joe, let Dalton go anywhere else. They gonna let Dalton shoot. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Dalton goes anywhere else, bro. Oh my god. Bro.
And he's gonna kill us each time he plays us.
bro, chip on the shoulder, bro. And then you know what we gonna be saying up here, Joe?
We should have kept Dalton Connect. Yeah. Why did we give him away?
We
should have kept Gabe Vincent over Dalton Connect.
Don't let Cooper Flag and Dawson team up. That'd be bad news. Don't let Dalton go to the Celtics, bro.
Oh yeah, no. Nah.
Oh,
gonna treat him like Larry Bird.
Hold on. Don't let Dawson go to OKC. What? They got Caruso and man, what? That'd be crazy.
If I'm sending Dalton anywhere, it has to be a team like the Wizards, where I know I'm gonna get a crazy young talent back, like Bilal or something like that. But I'm not sending Dalton to like these rival teams. That's crazy. Or a team that's
Now,
already good.
now I know this is 2K, right? So let me
Hmm.
preface this when I say this. It's NBA 2K. But in
Facts.
all my playthroughs, I played 6 builds. I've ran through 6 seasons. I ran through like 5 years, and every time it was Austin Reeves' contract when he wants that 30 million. Guess what? Guess what the Lakers organization did with that nigga every time?
Took
Traded
him
his
already.
ass every single time, bro. Every
Damn.
time. Every playthrough I ran through my GM, hey, they be like, hey, we sending that nigga. We be sending him off. He gone. He out of here. And you know who we kept? Guess who we kept and developed? We
Dalton
kept
Connect.
Dawson Connect. And that nigga Flores became a 3-point demon.
True. That should have been the I mean, should be the logical sense. I mean, especially if Austin's not, going to come off the bench. I just don't see
Yeah.
us being okay with paying Austin 35 a year post Braun.
Because think about it, right? That any money we give Austin, right? That takes away from us getting that star, right? Because okay, so if
Right. Yeah.
LeBron was like 50 million, right? And then we just give 30 million to Austin, so what? That's 20 million to go get somebody. Who are we gonna get for 20 million?
So let me ask you that, right? A specific question to that. And this for Tri-State too. Do you think it's more likely that it'll be Luca and AR at 30 million with another star, or
Well,
Luca and
Luca's at
LeBron?
55 million.
Right.
Yeah. So Luca with 55 and AR like 35 with another star like a Giannis, or do you think it's more likely with Luca, LeBron, and Giannis?
No, there's no way we can get Giannis by keeping LeBron or Luca.
Yeah, no, that's impossible, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
impossible.
not on their current contracts. I'm talking about like
Like an alter,
2026 or 27 going
like,
forward.
like an alter contract.
Yeah. Like, let's say LeBron opts out and comes back for way less or takes a bigger pay cut for Giannis.
Well, Giannis in 2026 is $58 million. Oh,
We ain't getting no Giannis. With this new collective bargaining agreement, it's hard to get super teams now. You can't get 3 superstars on one team.
Man, who
So
said?
LeBron will have to be gone, basically.
Yeah, Brian got to go.
Yeah.
yeah, Brown have to go.
Ain't no reason for Brian to take no $5 million minimum dollar.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I ain't know how I would have been taken to say that. I've been hesitant, but I've been wanting to say that for like 2 weeks, bro. I just thought I'd get rolled on by y'all, so I was like, let me save the me getting jumped. But yeah, I'm not, bro. I'm okay with moving on with LeBron, bro, and building around Luca.
Yeah,
To be
that's
honest.
fine.
Yeah.
That's up to Brian if he wants to make 5. I doubt it though. Ain't no
Nah.
I
in
think
hell
the only team that makes sense.
$1 million to $5 million the next
Like,
year.
let me ask y'all this: if we could trade, this is hypothetical. If we could trade LeBron for, um, to the Cavs, back to the Cavs, we
Hmm.
give him an unprotected 2031, unprotected, and LeBron for Evan Mobley
Mm,
and like a few other players, few role
easy.
players.
I'm putting the trade in.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but I have to.
He said I'm putting the trade in.
Bro, Evan Mobley with Luca is like, that's a scary duo.
I have to.
That's
And
a
then,
scary duo. You're thinking, if I'm looking at it from this, I'm not, you feel me? LeBron's LeBron. I got respect for LeBron and his greatness. But if I'm looking at a situation where Luca and Evan Mobley are my core pieces for the
mm,
next foreseeable future, which is like 5 to 7 years, oh, we're building off that. You
Well,
could
you,
build
Evan
off that.
Mobley.
you're
Yeah.
You
eliminating.
could you could win a few championships in 5 6 years with those two being the core guys on your team.
You're
Evan
eliminating Giannis though.
Mobley. But the thing is, the Cavs. I see from our standpoint why we would do it, but would the Cavs do it? Like,
Mm,
if anything, I think the
If
Cavs.
they
Okay,
kept if it was a situation where they kept Jared Allen, they kept Garland, they kept Donovan Mitchell, and you were just giving up Mobley and a couple role players
but then
for
again,
LeBron, I don't see why Cleveland wouldn't do it.
you have to look at how much Mobley makes.
Well, he's $46.3 million right now.
So that's $6
Mobley,
million cheaper than LeBron. That's nothing. You can
but
work
they're
off that.
over the second apron,
Oh, yeah, that is true. And
so
players
they
can't
can't.
be
Yeah,
aggregated.
yeah. So that's a big hurdle unless they do. Yeah, damn, I can't even see that.
I don't think it'll happen. Because you got a 41-year-old Bron. Who knows how much time he got left? And you're giving the
Yeah,
Lakers damn 5-7 years of Mobley.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's way off
I
balance.
feel you on that, but Cleveland trying to win another championship. I
I
don't think
mean,
Cleveland's looking for a championship.
Man, the
uh,
Lakers got a better shot than the
Hey, yo,
Cavs.
salute.
Oh,
what
God.
up?
Lou Tone.
Hey, man. Who's this guy up here talking about Mobley and Luca as a definite 2
Hey,
chips in
don't
the
worry
next
about it,
5
man.
years,
Why don't you
man?
counter it, man?
Huh? First of
Okay.
all, Mobley
Yeah.
ain't better than AD. I just want to start there.
Well, no one
All
said
right?
that.
Well, when people come up
Mobley
here
better
talking,
than AD?
I said Mobley ain't better than
Oh yeah,
AD.
no, he's definitely not.
Okay,
Mobley
Definitely
better
not.
so
than Reeves, though.
He better
okay,
than
perfect.
Reeves.
All
Tell you
right,
that
perfect,
much.
perfect. But the same thing. What happened to the last 6 years? Why didn't Braun and AD win multiple chips then?
We needed a center.
No, oh, no. You see.
He's
Come
telling the
on, man.
truth.
Come on. No, it is true. But I'm just saying that just because we would get Mobley doesn't mean we're gonna win a couple of chips in the next 5 to 6 years.
Well, if you have Mobley and DeAndre Ayton and Luca, that I like my chances.
Yeah, you
No,
don't know that, Tune. You don't know that.
no,
They
no.
could win about 1 or 2 of them.
Listen, I'm just saying that people's always talking like it's a definite thing. I mean, potential, sure, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just making the point that we just got rid of AD.
But that's the thing, bro. We're Lakers fans. Of course, every person is gonna be delusional about their team, no matter how it sounds. Like, of course, we're gonna say 5, 6 rings. That's just beyond potential. I'm pretty sure if you say that about any other team, and they got like Mobley, and they have
Nah,
a
I'm
young
saying if
center
we
like
got
Kel'el
Luca,
Ware,
and Mobley for the next 5 to 6 years, I could definitely see 2 to 3 maybe rings.
right?
Why not?
And that's not crazy to say.
That's
No,
not crazy to
so I'm
say.
not saying it. I'm not saying it's crazy. I'm just saying that we just had AD, who's better than Mobley, and we had Braun, who I would say is somewhat. I mean, he's not Luca,
Oh,
right
okay.
now, but he
Uh
was
huh.
Exactly.
Luca-ish, if not
Okay.
even better, back in 2020, 2019.
Okay, now great. Now put context on that. Who else
Mhm.
does LeBron and AD have? Gabe Vincent, Jared
Austin
Vanderbilt,
Reeves,
Austin
Okay, but
Reeves,
it's not our
D'Lo.
fault. Hold on,
no
hold on. But
center.
time out. But I'm not saying. All I'm saying is that it's not our fault that we traded for Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't our fault. Our the fans. You know what I'm saying?
Of course
That just
not.
didn't pan out. You know what I mean?
But what does that have to do with anything?
Oh my God. Oh,
No,
what I'm
I
trying to
get
say is
okay.
that when okay, go
So
ahead, man.
Tune, are you basically saying like we couldn't get it? We was getting dropped out, first round with AD. So basically, you saying how is it going to be any different if we had Mobley replacing LeBron?
I'm Right. I'm So I'm not saying how's it gonna be any different. I'm just saying that we're getting a lesser AD. You know what I'm saying? And yes, just because now we have Aiton, who we don't even know what that's gonna look like. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is let's just, take it easy. Yes, I do agree. Mobley would be an excellent pickup. But let's just proceed with caution is what I'm trying to say, man. Because we just had
Man,
a LeBron and AD and we barely won a chip that has an asterisk on it, man.
Who the hell
nah.
got? Hey, man, the hell with them people saying about the asterisk, man.
Facts. Yeah.
It's a damn championship, just like the 2020, the 2012 one's a championship, just like the 99 one's a championship.
Mm.
And when they transitioned from the what was it, the NBL, ABL, what was it called? The NIL, what was that the old league
I
called?
Bill.
NBL.
The NBL, yeah, right. So when they transferred that to that, those are ain't those
Mm.
that first championship, ain't that a real one too, or is it
Yeah.
got an asterisk on it too because it was during the
No.
transition?
I completely agree with you. I'm just saying what people out there saying, and you know
Man, I
what?
don't care.
And let me say one other thing, man. Listen. I got news. I got news for y'all. The first trio
Uh-huh.
in history to average
Oh,
20
brother.
points and 5 assists each. Now, man, we gotta call it. We gotta call it like breeze, man.
Okay.
25
Wait.
in history.
Wait. Wait, you said the first trio? You said the first trio?
I think that's what he
Is
said.
that what
He
you said?
must be talking about regular season, which I don't give a damn about. Do that in the
You know,
playoffs.
so just did something that hasn't been done in history. It don't
But
matter because it's regular season. All right, cool.
wait.
What?
They're the
You know,
first
What?
trio. Are you sure
To
about that?
average each. So you got to be careful. It's not average as in the trio. You take their three score, their three average score, then you divide it by 3, and take the average of all of their assists and divide it by 3. No. We're talking about a minimum of 20 points per game and 5 assists each
yeah, I don't give a damn about that. I'm
on the
Oh,
sorry.
same team.
I don't care about that in the regular season.
Which is extremely hard to do because there's only one basketball.
Hey, and guess what? I mean, that sounds cool and all.
Oh,
Like it
silence.
no.
Oh,
Can
it
you hear
sounds
me?
cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that sounds cool and all. Like, but that's when you look up in the rafters, you know how many championships are up there? Hello? Tune?
yeah,
Yeah, man, we here. Yeah, man, we here.
Can you hear me?
Bro, keep on talking. We
Oh,
all hear
I was
you.
asking you a question. Yeah, how many championships are up there?
18, right?
17.
Sorry. That's Boston. Okay, my fault.
Oh, okay. Anyways, when you talk about these 3 players averaging 20 points in a damn regular season, I don't that's peanuts when we want championships. Like that sounds cool and all when it comes. But do this in the playoffs. I don't care what you do in the regular season. Yeah, it holds merit. You want to stand in the middle of the pack or above the middle of the pack. But we know with this team, just get us to the dance. I don't care about this first team in history that has 3 players averaging 20 points in the regular season. What does that do for me? What
20
is that?
points and
That
5
is
assists. 20 points and
okay.
5 assists, brother.
Yes,
And 5
in the regular
assists.
season, but can you do that in the playoffs? No, we've seen you can't do that in the playoffs.
But
And it's
no,
not just getting on.
no. You can't say that off of one series. This is the first time that these
Okay,
3 play together, and you gotta hurt Luca.
okay.
Hold
Guess
on.
what?
No, hold
Guess
on,
what?
hold on. You gotta hurt Luca
Hmm.
with gastrointestinal problems, and he's
Right.
out of he's out of shape. We don't have
Hmm.
a center. We don't have a bench. Come on, man. You can't
Hmm.
you can't sit up here and
Okay,
just say,
but guess what?
playoffs,
But
5
but
games.
I
Come on.
could. I could though.
No,
Guess
but you
what?
can't.
Guess
It's 5
why?
game sample size. It's a
Okay,
5
but
game
guess
sample
what? Guess what?
size.
When
Go ahead.
AD when AD was here, right? What was AD averaging?
Mm-hmm.
What was AD averaging?
He was averaging good 20 some points. Okay.
Oh, and what was LeBron averaging?
20 some points.
And what was Reeves averaging?
16 points because he was only in his third
Oh, okay. So
year.
I
And
don't want
that's
to hear
also what you
that.
got to
I don't want to hear
understand.
that.
We're talking about somebody on
I
his
don't want to
fourth.
hear that.
Hold on. We're talking about somebody on their fourth also, not also. Now you want to hear somebody on their 4th year who's better than Steve Nash per stats. Okay, cool. Let's not talk about that then.
wait,
So it
So
should
wait,
be
whoa,
no
go ahead.
whoa,
problem
whoa,
for him
whoa,
averaging
whoa,
20
Oh, go
points.
ahead. Whoa, go ahead, JC. Go ahead. Ask the
whoa.
question.
Wait,
Go ahead.
wait. I thought I'd say crazy
Ask the
stuff.
question.
Wait,
Ask the
wait, wait,
question.
wait. You gotta explain that to me, bro. Wait. Austin Reeves
Yeah.
got better stats than Steve Nash. You gotta explain this one. I
In
gotta
his
hear this.
in the timeline,
Yeah,
Oh,
but this is what I'm. Hold on.
in his 3rd and 4th year. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because people see the thing is that people get like, their eyes get big. It's like, oh, Reeves is going into his 5th season right now, bro. Like dudes is tripping.
So it should be easy for bro. If he could score 16 with AD and Braun, and you're saying, first team in history to average 3 players averaging 20 plus, do that in the regular season. And then you mentioned Luca with the
20
stomach
and
virus and
5
out of
and 5
okay,
assists, bro.
cool.
20 and 5
20 and
assists.
5. Okay,
Right.
cool. But you mentioned Luca being hurt and out of shape. Okay, that's fine. But we had AD who was damn near giving us 25 and 12. We had LeBron who was damn near giving us 25 and 7 assists. So I mean,
Right, but
AR.
Reeves didn't peak. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, now he didn't
That
peak.
was his 3rd season. Because of
Okay,
course that was
so
his 3rd season, and
okay,
we still don't know his
great.
peak. What
A
what are you
tune,
what are
great.
you what are you what are you,
Okay,
what are you saying right
cool.
now?
Since he did not peak, I better
Right.
see Reeves. You better be up here. I better see Reeves average 20 points and 5 assists this year playoffs.
He should. He should. He
Since
should.
he didn't peak. Okay.
He should.
Okay.
What's the
Because he
issue with
didn't
Aiden?
peak and he averaged 16, 5, and 5. Hold on. Because
Okay.
hold on. Because he didn't peak and he averaged 16. Yo, check this out. And he averaged 16, 5, and 4. And people's getting on him because he didn't do more than what he did in the regular season, or at least meet his regular
That's not the
season
only
stats.
reason.
And again,
Don't
that's
tell the
valid.
full
I
story
completely
though. Tell the
that's
full story though. That's not the only reason why,
wait, what do
bro.
you mean?
Don't make it seem like it's
What
just
do you
one
mean?
thing. You're
What do you
saying
mean?
people are getting on him because he didn't average more than what he did. That's not the only reason why we're getting on Reeves.
Because he didn't average what he averaged in the regular season. This
But that's
season,
not the only
this
reason
regular
why we're
season.
getting on him.
What other reason would you be getting on him
Be,
for?
it's a sure clear not fit with him and Luca. Yes, they could
That
score
that
in
is
the
actually
regular
cap
season.
because if you look at that is actually
Okay.
cap because if you look at all the advanced statistics, him and Luca are actually a plus. As a matter of fact, let's actually go there. So you know what? Who had the best plus minus on the Lakers team?
You tell me. This is your point.
Okay,
I'm ready to debate this.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Okay, who had the minus on the Lakers team after AD without AD because AD's gone, obviously gone. Austin Reeves. Who had what superstar in the Lakers had a negative plus minus? LeBron, Ramon James, negative 59. And AR was like plus 195. You got a 250 point
Uh-huh.
turnaround, bro. Yo, come on, man.
And
Like dude was on here
tell me
saying LeBron need to
okay.
get off the team. Period.
Okay, can you tell me why though and add context in terms of why LeBron had a negative plus minus? Do you see the guys he's running on the court with on team?
Oh, so
And do
now
you
you see
see
the
hold up, hold up,
okay.
hold
Go
up,
ahead.
hold
Go
up.
ahead.
It's not even switching, it's just telling how it is. Do you see LeBron James playing center using most of his energy playing center even in the playoffs and having to be the first option in the playoffs? Did you see that? Or even being in case being the best playoff defender on this team. And we're trying to throw all of that on a 41-year-old. Like, let's be for real, bro. And we wanna pick at plus and minus stats versus looking at a clear and definite not fit, in my opinion, with Luca and AR, because we know Luca, he needs defenders around him. And in your case, by your logic, that LeBron is basically too old. We probably need defenders around him instead of relying on him to be our primary, defensive player at this age. So when he goes out on the court with guys like Gabe Vincent, um, Jared Vanderbilt, and God knows who else is on that bench, and no disrespect, but Jackson Hayes, just watching the game, like you could show me a bunch of statistics, but when you look at the eye test and look at people like Jaden McDaniels or the Timberwolves hunting Austin Reeves out and taking advantage of him because he's not that strong or physical, that's a big problem. And like I said earlier, it's not like we hate Austin. It's not like we're picking at him. It's just the clear basketball fit.
All right, so then let's say the whole story then. So let's talk about LeBron holding on to the ball for 10 seconds, dumping it off to Austin with 5 seconds left. Let's talk about Luca. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it in context then. Because if you're gonna say a guy is shooting bad or a guy's bad on defense, yeah, sure. When you're playing 48 minutes in a game, I'm not sure how much you have left for defense or for shooting for that actual matter. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to talk about the whole context, let's talk about the whole context then. You understand?
Okay.
Because hold on. Because you're talking about Reeves getting hunted. So why didn't Reeves get hunted when he was playing next to Max Christie? Why were the Lakers like top defense? Why do Luca and AR have better numbers than LeBron and Luca? How does that work?
You want me to answer that? Or is that
Yeah.
rhetorical?
No,
Okay,
go
so
ahead. I just
versus
want to know. I
okay.
just want to know how. I mean, if you have two $50 million superstars, I mean, shouldn't
Okay.
they be better than a $14 million
And
player a
that's
year?
and that you're speaking exactly to my point. The
Mm-hmm.
basketball fit. You just asked me why it doesn't work. You have Max Christie, who's a 3-and-D defender, and you have Anthony Davis, who's the best defender in the world, in the league, in my opinion,
Uh
who's
huh.
who's been robbed full of what defensive player of the years. That's why it doesn't work.
Oh,
or
so
that's
you
why
don't.
it worked. That's
Oh,
why.
so you don't want to say. So you want to say all of that, which I agree with, right?
Then
But you
what are we
want to.
talking about?
Hold on. No, I agree with what you're saying, but you left one thing. So you want to omit how the $55 million player is the one who's actually trash. So now we're back to a D'Lo type of situation. See, because the thing that I'm getting tired of is
Wait,
I'm
wait. You
getting
said the
tired. Hold on.
$55 million players. Who? Who?
Oh, hold on. I'm talking about as far as defense. See, because now we're back to the D'Lo situation. You see, because the contrast that people don't want to speak about, because
Oh, okay.
it's not really cool, it's not really popular, it's not really popular. Opinion. Nobody wants to bash
Hmm.
our superstar, right? The issue is that when it was Austin Reeves and D'Lo, who kept on getting bashed for defense? Austin Reeves and D'Lo. Okay, we
Both.
got rid of
Yes.
D'Lo. What? Where did all of the noise go about the defense? Oh, it all disappeared because then it was
That's
AR
cap.
and Max Christie.
That's cap.
When AR, hold on. When AR's playing the Nuggets by himself, well, why didn't Jamal Murray pick on him? Why wasn't he getting picked on by Christian Brown, whoever the hell else? When he was playing the Pacers, who went to the finals, why weren't they picking on Austin? I know it's a regular season game, but they're all there playing. They had their whole squad. Anybody could have took over that game if it's so easy. If he's only a turnstile, right? You don't really
Hey,
have to do
Tune,
much to get
you're
to
everywhere
get
right
to
now.
get
Let's
to get
let's
to get by him.
you're everywhere right now
Oh, I'm
because
everywhere. Okay,
yes,
center me,
yes. Let
center me,
okay. Let me
center me.
let
Go
me
ahead.
let me hold up. Okay, so the first thing you said on
Mm-hmm.
we're dealing with players 55 million who's trash on defense. I
Mm-hmm.
get that. I respectfully get that, but I
Mm-hmm.
want you to do me a favor. Go back to the stream I did when Lucas signed the extension. One of
Mm-hmm.
the things I said was Luca's working out. I hope he can move his feet better on the perimeter and play better defense. That's my only gripe with him. So that's
Yes.
that. So
Right.
don't make it seem like we're just or I'm just attacking Austin Reeves because that's not the case.
Go
Now,
ahead. Mm-hmm.
to your other point where Austin was playing the Pacers and he was
Mm-hmm.
scoring in
And
that regular
Nuggets.
season.
And Nuggets.
Great.
But forget about scoring. No. But I don't
Okay.
want to talk about scoring. No. I don't want to talk about scoring.
No,
I want
but
you to talk
that's
about
what
why
I'm
wasn't he
but
getting picked
okay,
on?
hold up. I'll let you
Right.
speak. So
Right.
that's what we're talking about, or that's what I'm talking about. I know Austin can score the ball,
Yeah,
and
we don't
that's
care
what
about that.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, and that, no, I of course I care about that. I value that. Don't put
I'm saying
words in my mouth.
in this conversation we're focused on defense is what we're talking about. I'm saying.
Okay, if
Right.
we're talking about defense,
Right.
then that goes to my point. What
Mhm.
does scoring do next to Luca as
No,
far as a
so see,
basketball fit?
but hold on. You were talking about now. You're all over the place. You were talking about the
Okay,
Pacers. You were talking about the Nuggets. So let's keep
you
it.
brought
Let's
them up. I didn't talk
so
about the Pacers and Nuggets. You brought them up.
no. I'm saying you started to speak about when he was playing. So keep on going. My
Yeah.
question is when
Okay,
there
so
was no
which
other.
one is it? You don't want me to talk about it. You don't
Oh
want me to
man.
talk about it, but when I say defense, you want me to bring them back up because I was
No, I'm
perfectly
saying what I'm here. This is a specific question. Let's center the conversation so that I'm not all over the place. So when he's out there playing against the Nuggets and the Pacers and the Celtics by himself against superstars,
Can you say that again?
multiple,
Can you say that again?
when he's out there by himself, right?
Again, one more time.
By
By
himself,
himself.
not
Right.
I'm talking
I
about
just
coming
wanted to
off the
make sure
bench.
I heard you correctly.
Okay, yeah, by himself, not coming off the bench. I'm talking about by himself, not in a
Hmm.
rotation, by
Hmm.
himself for the whole game, four. So my question to you is, why isn't he getting cooked on defense then?
Well, you emphasized it like 5 times. He's
Yeah.
by himself. Who else
Uh-huh.
is going to score the ball?
No, I'm not talking about score, bro. Stop talking about scoring. I asked you a
But
simple question.
hold up. You just mentioned to me those teams, the Nuggets, the Pacers, and you
And the
said by
Celtics
himself
by
multiple
himself
times, and the
on defense,
Celtics by himself,
on
right?
defense, right? Why wasn't he getting
No,
cooked on
not on
defense?
defense. Don't lie, bro. Don't
No,
lie.
I'm telling you,
On
that's what I've been
offense, you
talking
want to
about.
on off. Okay, when on defense, can you name 2 plays that Austin Reeves created that you could say, wow, that was memorable in that game?
No. Time out. See, not see
I know
you
one
you
thing:
you.
Lakers need more
Stop.
defense.
Let's focus. Can you answer my question? Then I answer your question.
I
So
just
why
did.
is it? Hold on. So
Because he was
hold on.
by himself. Of course, he's going to be the main ball handler because you're not
Oh,
relying. Who played in
bro.
AJC? Can you pull up that game? Who played
But
in that
wait a minute.
Celtics game?
Time out, bro. I
Who
don't
played in that Celtics
wait.
game?
Stop. I don't want to talk about offense. Can we stop
But
talking?
you just meant okay. If you don't want to talk about
It's
offense,
about
then
defense.
why? Okay, then why mention right Austin Reeves Celtics game? Why mention that?
Because I'm mentioning it because I'm mentioning games not about his offensive production. I'm mentioning games when he's out there by himself. And what I'm trying to make the point is that how come he's not getting cooked a defensive liability when he's out there by himself? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That if you have a whole teams with multiple superstars paid 3 times as much as he's getting paid on their
Okay.
squad, they're unable to cook him by when he's by himself. However, whenever he's next to a D'Lo, a Luca, by association, he already gets put into the negative defensive category. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And
Do
then
you
that's
want me
why I
to?
also brought up his plus minus. Because if you also look at plus minus, yeah, I know it's not an everything stat, but it is a stat that basically says the Lakers are 3 points better in the regular season, right? Because you want to emphasize that. They're 3 points better in any game in the regular season when he's on the floor, period.
So
Regardless of who he's on the floor with.
so by your
That's what I'm trying to tell
okay,
you.
cool. So I'm glad you said all that. So by your logic, right? Since he's doing all of this and not getting taken advantage of in the regular
Defense.
season
On
on
defense.
defense,
By
cool.
himself,
That
right?
just goes back to my point with the basketball fit. You're not having Luca and AR in the same backcourt. It's either you go to the bench or we get better pieces. You're just going back to my point. Even if you're saying AR isn't getting, the same treatment or slander or whatever. Well, guess what? Guess who we just signed to an extension? This is Luca's team, not AR's team.
That's perfectly fine, but what I'm trying to explain to you is that where people are saying, "Oh, that the problem is this," I'm trying to say, no, dude is not as bad of a defender. Sure, individual defender, sure, he has his limitations. We're not going to sit up here and cap. But as far as a team defender, overall defender, he's not as bad as people make him seem. And the reason why he looks worse is because when you put him next to people like Luca, like D'Lo, he has to also help cover for them when he could barely cover his own man. That's what I'm
Hey,
trying to explain.
that sounds good and all, but
But it's the
I've
truth.
seen no, it's not because I've
Okay.
seen, like I said again and mentioned and gave an
Mm-hmm.
example. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves who's
Uh-huh.
actually physical and bigger,
Uh-huh. Of
and I
course, when he's
gave it, I
guarding, of
gave,
course.
and I put a name on it, right?
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
get it.
Jaden McDaniels, right? You
Hold
said that,
up.
right? Jaden McDaniels, right?
Yeah, Jaden
Okay.
McDaniels.
And
He
what
was
position he
giving
played?
Austin the business.
And what position does he play?
He plays small forward 6'9",
And
and
thank
that's
you. That is no, hold on,
okay.
hold on.
Hold up, hold
Hold,
up. Let
go
me
ahead.
finish my
Go
point.
ahead.
He's 6'9" and a small forward, which goes back to my point. They were picking on Austin Reeves and putting him on an island and putting him in a
Of
bunch
course.
of sets.
Of
So
course.
that goes to my point. Why don't you just take that problem and replace it with, a bigger player, whoever you could get with that contract of Austin Reeves, a bigger player. I'm pretty sure
Man.
Tri-State mentioned Neesmith and Matherin. That's a type of power move.
You're
You
not, but
do
the
those
thing is
type of
that no, see,
moves.
but this is what I'm trying to say. Like, you're not getting right now. You should finish talking about how since we don't have a center and we had to slot LeBron at the center, we had to
Oh my
slot Rui
goodness.
at the 4, we had to slot Austin Reeves at the 3, and you're sitting up here stating how for that series he got cooked. Yeah, when you're
So
six
you just
five,
cooked your own
hold
self.
on, hold on.
You just
When
cooked
you're
your own
six,
self.
let me hold on. When you're no, hold on. When you're 6'5" and you're by ever matched up against a three that's 6'9" and athletic. Yeah, I expect anybody who's 6'5" as a guard to get cooked. You put Marcus Smart on him, he getting cooked too. So if you have some delusional dream that you're gonna put Marcus Smart on Jaden McDaniels and he ain't cooking, okay, let's see it this season. Let's see it
Well,
this season, and
can
then we can come back here and talk about it.
can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
So for one, I didn't even mention Marcus Smart. I just said a bigger or stronger defensive player. I gave two names, Neesmith and Matherin, who's both 6'6" and above, and who could probably play better defense than Austin, and that could fit in a lineup. And when I said you cooked yourself, you just mentioned LeBron sliding to the center, Rui to the
Right,
power forward,
right,
Austin to the small
right,
forward. So
right.
you can't sit here and say, talk about LeBron's plus and minus and all of that when we're doing things like this.
Wait, that
That
was in the
plays in
playoffs.
effect.
Hold on, that was in the playoffs, bro. We're not gonna mix
There's
the
been some
playoffs and the
games
regular
in the
season.
regular bro. There's been some games in the regular season this year when Jackson Hayes was in foul trouble. Shoot, I could even point to a specific game where LeBron James in Houston, he had to play the center and he guarded Sengun for that whole fourth quarter stretch. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but we're not. Yeah, but we're not
Do you
playing
remember
the
when he made a
Timberwolves, right? But
game-winning
we're not
block
playing.
on Sengun? He was
Right, but
playing
we're not
center,
playing.
so it's not just the
No,
playoffs.
it's not
Let's
about.
not just say that. It's been
Bro,
times
but
when
wait,
I've seen,
hold on. But the conversation is not about whether LeBron can play center or not. The
but you
conversation is
but you
about
said
LeBron play.
earlier, you just mentioned earlier the plus minus with LeBron James, and I told you.
Mhm.
I'm the one that brought up that point that LeBron has to play center and has to play many hats or have many
Yes,
hats on this offense and
credit
defense
credit
at
to him.
41 years old. So
Yeah, credit to
why?
him.
And that's why I said the basketball fit. Why put yourself in that position in the first place, putting LeBron at center? I guarantee you, if you have bigger, stronger wing defenders, you don't have to worry about putting LeBron at the center. You won't see LeBron's plus minus, uh
I agree.
acting
I
like
agree with
that.
you. I
Then
agree
what
with you.
then what are we talking about here? And we're talking about Luca and AR, bro. This is Luca's team, like I said. He got the big extension. So when it comes to basketball fit and building around your superstar, which you should be doing, basketball fit wise, Luca and AR does not make sense in the same
Well, that's
backcourt.
not what the okay, but that's not what the numbers show. Like whichever way you
Bro,
want to
you're
cut
talking
that, that's
about
not what their
regular
plus minus.
season.
That's not okay. Regular, okay. But the thing is that what else are we gonna
Use your
go by?
eyes.
We
Use your
cannot
eyes
go.
in the playoffs, bro.
Hold on. So if we okay, so I would love to move. So I could do that. I could do that this season. Sure. If we have our clear rotation, our center, everybody slotted at the five, the four, their position. Sure, I can give you an accurate analysis. If you want me to analyze a team who had LeBron playing center for the playoffs and then had one game where they played him damn near 48 minutes the whole entire game, bro, I can't give you we're gonna lose that game. Like there's no, I mean, sure, you can pick out whatever you wanna pick at. Sure, Austin, LeBron, whoever, nobody played good. Like I don't know what you want me to tell you about that. We're not gonna win that game. So like I can't give an accurate analysis of a team who's missing players and playing people out of their position and doesn't even have a rotation. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's not. I mean, what do you want me to say about that? Like there's nothing to really debate about that. We lost because we did not have guys. We did not have a center. We did not have a rotation that JJ trusted, and we lost. Now, if this season we have our actual players, sure, then we can. This playoffs we have our actual players healthy. Yeah, then we could talk about it. And I feel like the Lakers can actually win a chip because we was hanging in there with everything that we were missing.
Okay,
So
so as is right now with this
right as
starting
is.
lineup. Okay.
hmm
With this starting lineup,
hmm
because I do believe this is a good team. You and I are agreeing on that.
Yes,
But to say, let's say we make a trade, because well, first let me ask you, you think this team could win a championship as is right
correct.
now?
Right now,
Right
if we're
now?
healthy, healthy. If we're healthy, yes.
Okay, that's fair. So you think there's no missing pieces, or we shouldn't trade anyone?
Oh no, no, no. We can know. Listen, if you're asking me if we can get better, a team can always get better. So yes, there are trades out there that can make us better. Yes, they
S-
definitely are.
So we could win a championship right now with Gabe Vincent on the team.
He might not be in the rotation.
Okay, that's fair.
There's the answer to your question. Remember, we're only gonna play 8 guys, maybe 9.
Okay, so
And
that's
and
fair.
and, and,
I
and,
won't knock your opinion.
yeah,
That
there you go.
yeah.
There you go. Because you know what? That might be Thero in there. That might be Dalton if he comes around.
Mm.
That might be La Ravia. That might be Smart. That's already 10. That's
Yeah,
like already too many already.
that's a lot of possibilities, but
Okay.
me, I disagree with that. I respect your opinion, but I just don't think, as currently as is, I do think we are a very good team, but I still think we're a piece or two
Here,
away.
here. I'll say this, and you can quote me on it if it does happen, because it might actually happen depending on how half the season goes. I'll tell you this. If you trade Austin Reeves, you know what? Let me put it to you simple. If you trade Austin Reeves right now for what was a trade that they were? Oh, somebody had brought up. Was it getting Thibault and someone else?
I would
It
never
was,
do that.
it was like Thibault or somebody else, and then somebody else brought up something like the whole point. Tell me a trade, defensive. Let's just say that we can trade Austin Reeves. Let's say that they're going to trade him. Tell me
Mhm.
what defensive player you would put next to Luca. Go ahead. Dort. Oh, I think somebody said Dort, right?
I'd never do that either.
Okay, but okay, you tell me what you think would be a good get rid of Austin Reeves and then bring
Well,
in
actually,
whatever player.
Dort, I probably actually Dort, he does make some sense. That
Okay,
maybe, but as
okay.
far as like, I'm just saying, I'd never do that in terms of down the road trying to pull in or lure in like a big superstar contract wise.
All right. So I'm saying is so right now, who would you trade Austin Reeves what defensive player would you bring in? Just doesn't have to be. We're
Oh,
just
I
talking.
already said it. Like a combination between Neesmith,
Okay,
Matherin,
okay.
Toppin, those
No,
type of
well, I mean
guys.
that's like three. That's like three players. But name like
No, I
pick.
said a
pick
combination of. Like it doesn't matter, but two of the three.
All right, so two or three. So I'm gonna tell you this right now, and y'all got me on record. This is all recorded. Y'all trade AR for for two of any of those three players or any other similar players. If AR gets traded this season, period, for a defensive player, I guarantee you that we're not even gonna make the finals. And I'm gonna just leave it. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm saying that today. So if that
Mm.
does happen, I'll be right here. If I am wrong, I'll be right here. But according to a lot of people, the team should automatically become better if we can get a better fit according to I guess people's opinion because the stats and the advanced analytics don't support that. They actually support Luka and Austin Reeves as is. Okay,
Hmm.
but if you feel like it's a better fit for the team, for the rotation, we need a more balanced defense, da da da, da whatever the opinions are out there. Okay, let's see if that happens, and then let's see where the Lakers get to.
Okay, and also just so you know, it's on record.
Hmm.
And many people on the panel has been saying this because, like I said, no one is against Austin, right? So that's why we're saying we're not trading Austin for these specific type of players like Thibault or whatever. That's ludicrous because no way would we trade for a straight defensive player. We're saying a bigger two-way, like I said earlier, versus Minnesota. And I named two specific people, Matherin, Neesmith, and I'm saying, even Toppin to give us that size in the middle. But I believe if you were to trade for two out of those three, you could definitely win a championship with Luka and LeBron because that
Hey,
fits what we need. Am
hey,
I wrong
hey,
on that?
you know what? If that's what you think, and other people would actually agree with you, it's not a bad take. I respect that. I respect that take. But like I told DJ last season, one of the Lakers' main problems, as much as people want to talk about, defense, 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 you need to score. And unfortunately,
Oh
the
my
Lakers, and
goodness.
again, I don't want to get off into a whole other topic because I gotta go eat. But unfortunately, the Lakers also have this issue where there's no ball movement and we struggle. Our offense becomes stagnated at times, whether it's LeBron holding onto the ball, Luka hold on to the ball. So okay, you want to get rid of another ball handler to bring in another defensive one or two guys. Okay, sure. I just
No,
don't
you're
think that that's the
twisting
way.
things. You're twisting things. What I just said. So I just said, well, first of all, I don't want to hold you for too long,
No,
so
no,
you
go
can
ahead, go
go. So
ahead.
you can go eat your L
No,
because
go
that's
ahead,
what
go
you.
ahead.
You can eat your L, man. It's
Go ahead, go
okay.
ahead.
But that's why I said these two ways,
Uh-huh.
like Neesmith and Matherin, and even
Uh-huh.
at times Obi Toppin, he could go get you 12 points,
Yeah,
and
but it's
he could
not.
shoot lights out
Yeah, but
sometimes when he gets
yeah,
hot.
but it's not that. Look, this Dorian Finney-Smith.
But
Look, even
wait,
hold on,
wait,
hold on,
wait.
hold on.
I let you talk. I let you
Go
talk
ahead, go
because
ahead,
you
go
you
ahead, go
just
ahead.
said straight defensive players, and again, no one just said
No,
for
I didn't say
straight D.
straight. I didn't.
Yeah,
No, I
you
didn't. No, I
did.
didn't
You
say
did.
straight.
You said
We
you
can
just
go
said you just
back.
hold up. You let me
Go ahead,
go.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
You said these defensive
Defensive
players.
players, better,
Yes.
better, better
So
defensive
that's
players.
what I'm
Yes,
saying.
right,
That's why I said these specific names.
right,
Like it's not they're not just defensive players, which you're missing out on. Like they provide offense too, you know.
right. So
So,
did Dorian Finney-Smith. However,
bro, come on
Dorian
now.
Finney. Hold on. So is Dorian Finney-Smith a two-way player or not?
He's okay. He's what you
Is
would
he a three and
label
D
the
or not?
idea of a 3 and D.
Right.
But like DJ was saying, like earlier, these players, right, that have a big reputation. Now, let me not say no one appreciated Dorian Finney-Smith here because we
Oh,
do, we
we
did.
did. Right.
But it's not like it's like, oh damn, we lost Dorian Finney-Smith. We're not going to the finals. We saw what this nigga did in the playoffs. He stunk it
Okay.
up. He's older
Okay.
now, and that's okay. You know,
So it's because he's older. No, I'm gonna tell you my opinion as to what I think happened. What I think happened is that he's an amazing player. Like I said, he had the highest plus minus on the team in the half a season in the whatever amount of time he played with us. The half a season that he played, well, less than half a season that he played with us. That's not. It's not his fault. The thing is that 3 and D players, they're just that. They're role play, like average role players at best. Like for example, Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? people would want to be a 3 and D if he can get that 3-pointer a little bit, that 3-point percentage a little bit higher. But at the end of the day, sure, they'll make impactful plays just like Dorian Finney-Smith did in the playoffs and in the regular season. But they're not guys that are gonna carry your team. So that's what I'm trying
Well,
to say. That
obviously, they're
okay,
role
but hold on.
players.
All right, okay, but the thing is that when you have games like the Christmas game, when you have games where literally the Bulls, even though we lost that game from the mid-court shot by this dude, you know what I'm saying? Where you have games, and I can go on and on. When you have games where you have a player like AR that can take over a game, that's very
Hold up. Can we stay
different.
on one thing? One thing.
But I'm saying I'm
Keep
going back to
keep
the
on the
3 and D.
DFC. Keep
I'm
on
going
the
back.
DFS thing. Keep on the
I
DFS
am.
thing.
I'm going
Because
back to. So I am. I'm going back
okay,
to the. Okay.
okay. So before we
So I'm
get to the AR, right? So
no.
because I want to say something in regards
Go
to
ahead.
DFS,
Go ahead.
right? Now, I said I'm not losing sleep over DFS. Like
Okay.
I get it. I agree. Who wouldn't want DFS on the team,
On the team,
even
right?
off the bench, where I think that role suited him well,
Right.
or maybe even in spurts you start him.
Right.
But yes, he is older. I've seen. Go look up what Cam Whitmore did to DFS.
No, we know, bro. We know, bro.
So
We understand.
yeah. So we know. So we
But
know
but
with
but so is Marcus
DFS.
Smart. I would actually say Marcus Smart has more mileage than DFS and more injuries.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yes.
He
Okay.
does. I'm
Okay.
not negating that, but that
Right.
just goes to my point.
Right.
When you look at the Lakers and their contract, who's on expiring or not, who they might want to pay for the future, you start accounting all these things. You
Mhm.
start accounting to the basketball fit with Luka Doncic because he's the superstar, not LeBron's team, but Luka's Doncic's team. You
Right.
you have to factor into consideration who's going to be, a great backup to him, not only a backup, role players,
Okay.
and to my point, a backcourt partner.
Right. Okay.
Your
Yes.
2 and your 3. Right
Right.
now, our 2 and our 3, I could say yes, they are very productive, especially in the regular season. I love them here.
Okay.
But you have in order to get a good piece in here, you're gonna
Mhm.
have to give up something. And that's just how it
Gabe
is. That's
Vincent.
just
Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent is not
Max.
something.
Max. Dalton. First
Max
round
is
pick
not
that we have.
something, bro.
First round pick that we have.
So you honestly think, right? We could go in our pockets and present to any team Maxi Kleber
Not any team. Teams that
and
are looking
okay,
to restructure. Teams that are looking to get salary off
okay.
their books. We can give them
Even in
our
that,
expiring
even in
contracts.
that, even in
Okay.
that,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I asked, three people on this
Mm-hmm.
panel this question today
Mm-hmm.
earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you, give up? Or if Portland asked, I'm trading Jeremy Grant for Vando, Kleber, and whatever.
Nah. We don't want him.
Okay, well, those are right now, those are like the
The
deals that,
teams. Right.
yeah,
Right.
the
Right.
teams that
Right.
are,
That are
trying to
dumping.
present those,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
dumping.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, when I say you think you could honestly go in your pocket and pull out a Gabe Benson and Maxi Kleber and present it to teams, they will hang up in our face in a heartbeat.
Correct. If they're not a restructuring team. Correct.
Yeah, so
Yes.
where does it
Right.
go to next? It goes to
Right.
Rui. And that's why I said, if
Nah.
you're
We can't give
trading
up Rui. Nah. We're not.
okay,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
So then it goes to
Austin. Nope. Not doing Austin. Nope.
okay, you
No.
wouldn't do Austin. So
No.
how else are you gonna if by my logic, how else are
Mhm.
you going to get better when you have to give up something?
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's going to be difficult, and I think that's why the Lakers
It's not
haven't
gonna
made.
be difficult at all. Just
Well,
in my
because
opinion,
teams,
just do it.
hold on, because teams that are competing, right? Because what you're saying is that we can get stuff from teams that are restructuring, but they might not have what we want. So that's what I'm saying. So teams that are competing, I mean, it's if we trade, let's say, a Rui or an Austin, it might just be an even swap, but maybe it's a better fit. So, for example, somebody said, "How about if we go out and get what's this dude from the that was in the Rockets that just got traded? Dylan Brooks. People were like, "Oh, can we get a Dylan Brooks or can we get a Beasley or can we?" You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. But what are you gonna give up for that? Okay, you give up Rui for that? You give up Austin for that? Did the team really get better? Like, are we gonna? Is that a better fit? Like, again, I don't have the answers to that. But I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna make a trade, we gotta make a trade to get obviously better. Sure, you can talk about fit. I don't know what 3 and D guys out there
Okay.
that we can get right now.
So okay, I just want you to answer this question
Yeah.
truthfully. You give up Austin Reeves
hmm
and let's say Gabe Vincent, and you get
Okay.
Neesmith
hmm
and Toppin back, or Neesmith
Okay.
and Matherin. We're playing
Oh,
2K. Do we get
okay.
better?
Let's just go with Toppin because I actually watched Toppin more since he was on the
No, no,
Knicks.
no. The names I said because you're saying three. You can't find a 3 and D name out there, and I don't know if you saw. Ben Matherin is reportedly asking for $20 to $30 million. Neesmith is up on his contract as well, but he still
Mm-hmm.
has 2 more years left. And
Right.
the Pacers, they're not going to pay both players as
Right. Of
well as
course.
keep Obi Toppin. So
Right.
they're most
Right.
likely giving up one, at
Yeah.
least
Right.
one. So
Right.
that's why I said the combination of two of the three. So I
Right.
ask you,
Right.
it's simple, yes or no.
Yeah.
Do you think we get better giving up Austin and
Mm-hmm.
Gabe
Mm-hmm.
for Neesmith, any combination of Neesmith, Toppin, and Matherin?
That's what I was trying to answer you. So what I was saying was, I'll stick with Toppin first because I watched him in the Knicks. That's what I was trying to answer. I was trying to answer your question. And then the second player, however the money works, sure, you could pick whichever one you want. Am
Okay, so
I
why
doing
only
that?
the Knicks? Why only the Knicks? You haven't seen them with the Pacers?
No, I'm just letting you know that I have more of a history. I seen him
Oh,
when he
okay.
was coming up.
Okay.
I seen him throughout the NBA. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm more familiar with him. Is what I'm trying to say. So I can speak to Toppin
Then how
more
come
than I can
you
speak to the other two
then how
guys.
come you just said the Knicks and not the Pacers? Because
I was
obviously you're going
just
to
I
mention the
was
Knicks
I was just
because
pointing out when I was just pointing out because I was a Toppin fan. I was just pointing out when I was
okay,
really into him. That's all I'm saying. So if it's
okay.
fine, it's whatever two combinations you want. What I'm saying is I wouldn't do that because I don't think it moves the needle enough. But if you think
Mm.
it moves the needle enough where it's a better fit, okay, I respect that point. I'm not gonna tell you no. I don't have the answer to that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can't sit here and say, oh, we're not gonna win a chip, but I just don't think it moves the needle enough. I'm not excited about that.
So why don't you think two of the three of the players I just named wouldn't
Mhm.
be a great fit? Or
Because
why
I
don't you
think
think
that
it would move the needle
because
versus
I think
us
that
just
what
having
they
Austin?
because I think that what they have to offer on defense, which is obviously tremendous, I don't think that it's going to necessarily offset and give us the advantage as to what we're losing on the offensive side and playmaking side and assist side and everything else that comes along with that. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just it's I get it. We'll definitely get better at defense, but that's not the goal. The goal is to get better at defense and something else. Because we can't just swap out offense for defense and think that now we're a better team.
So you're saying the playmaking and assists, do we not have Luca for that?
Okay, so like I said, let's remember what happened when Austin was injured. You can go back to that and you can see what we did.
So the
This is
regular season, right?
oh, here we go. Look, I only have 5 playoff games with limited with limited roster. I can't speak to that. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say about the playoffs. If you're basing all of your decisions on 5 games when we don't have our whole team, I think that would be poor management then. Because
Wait, so it's
you
okay
can't
for you. It's okay for you to base, or say somebody can't base off of these games or
five
five
games,
games,
5 games,
right? But
right?
it's okay for you to do that when you're picking these Nuggets, Pacers, and Celtics game to
Oh, that's just no.
prove your
That was
point.
just no.
It
I was
sounds
just saying
like
when
it
he's by
just
himself.
you're just
No, I was just saying when he's by himself so that we could just talk about when he's by himself. Period.
right, but those are
Yeah,
a handful of games.
by him.
So it just
But that's a small sample. That's the only sample size I have where he's by himself. And the point there was not about winning because he didn't win the Nuggets game. The point there was about him being attacked on the defensive, being targeted on the defensive end. It's two different arguments. All
but
that
I'm
look,
just saying
yeah,
I know
yeah,
it's two different arguments,
yeah.
but I'm just saying it's okay for you to have a small sample size to fit your narrative.
No, because I actually acknowledge I have a small sample size. I would definitely say within the limitations. I'm not just gonna be up here like, oh look, I'm completely right. No, within this sample size, which is all I have to go by, not by my choosing. That's just that's what's available. That's what I'm saying. That for us Laker fans, we have to be cognizant of the fact that we say playoffs. Like if we had 3 series that we just ran through, we had one series. Like you can't say that the Lakers need five different things. No, we got a center, we got a semi point of attack older defender in Marcus Smart, and we got a guy that we don't really know what he's gonna come out to be in La Ravia. We got Thero who we don't know what he's gonna come out to be, and we still have Connect, and we have other guys growing. So I think we have a pretty good squad. I think that we stay put because we already have 6 or 7 players that haven't really been in the rotation like that. How many more guys do you want to try to put together in one season and hope to win a chip? It just ain't gonna happen. Like you can't have 10 different guys and then just 10 new guys in the rotation and then hope that and say that we're gonna win a chip. Sure, it sounds good on paper. It looks good on paper, but there ain't no chemistry there.
Shoot, I've seen it done before.
I'm not see. That's what I'm saying. That is the exception. That is not the rule. I'm not saying it. I didn't say it can't be done. I'm just saying it's less likely. You don't have the chemistry. You haven't played with one another. The coach doesn't even know
But you know what
who to put together.
you know what I think, and I see what you're saying. But you know what
Right.
I think overrides that? Good basketball fits.
Listen, that is fine.
And
If you
the
think
good
that,
basketball
that's fine.
fits,
That's fine.
it's been proven to
Okay,
win
that's
championships. I
fine.
mean,
That is perfectly fine. If you think again, let's see how the season go. Let's see what the starting lineup eventually winds up being for the playoffs. Let's just see how everything goes. But I'm just saying that for me, I just don't think that you get off of your big three right now. I think that's the foundation. Maybe we have a big four. Hey, it might not be too early to start to start saying that. You know what I'm saying? We might have a big four, and if Rui, steps up a little bit, we might have just a crazy team like the Boston Celtics had a few years ago. I'm just saying. So that's why I'm very high on the Lakers. Maybe I am, delusional, but that's just me. I'm very high on the Lakers right now, based on what we did this offseason. But if y'all think we need one more piece, I don't know how many one more pieces we're gonna need right
I
now.
mean,
Anyway,
if
but I'm
you're
just saying right
comfortable,
now.
hey, if you're comfortable with Jackson Hayes being the backup center, hey,
No, no.
that's
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 why I said
cool.
again. Right now, right now. I think that we're okay right now. Let's just see. Let's see what Jackson Hayes does. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like,
when you think about it, we have no choice but to be okay right now. Like Sammy the Man was saying earlier, he broke it down, I think, perfectly. Jared Vanderbilt right now is viewed as a negative asset. So you don't want to attach a first to move Jared Vanderbilt. You want
when
to
he's
wait.
negative, right? When he's
Yes,
negative, right? Yeah,
you want to wait.
yeah, yeah, for
Gabe
sure.
Vincent right now is a negative asset. You don't know
Dalton,
who's going to
Dalton, Dalton Connect might have lost
is a
value too.
yeah,
Right.
he's a
Yeah.
negative asset. So we
Well, I don't know
have
about
no
negative, but maybe he
choice
lost
but
value.
to wait.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So listen, like I said on here a couple streams ago, when people see the Lakers are killing it, trust me, guys are gonna be asking to get on our team.
Of course,
Right?
we're gonna kill it. I have no doubt in my mind. In the regular season, we're going to
Okay,
kill it.
and that's all we need to acquire that other piece. That's all we need. So whether Austin goes or stays, whether Rui goes or stays, whoever goes or stays, it doesn't matter. We need to just show a
But
good.
it
We need to have
does
a good show.
matter. It
I'm saying we
does
need. No, no, I'm
matter.
saying. I'm saying we need to. I'm saying we need to have a good showing for the first half of the season, and then guys are gonna naturally want to be on our team because they know we're gonna be on the road to a chip. That's what
Okay,
I'm.
but
That's
you
that's what I'm
still
trying to
that
say.
sounds great though, but you
Mm-hmm.
still got to get off these
That's
contracts.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm saying it will. I'm agreeing with you. Since right now these guys are low value because the league hasn't seen Vanderbilt. The league hasn't really seen Dalton be consistent. The league hasn't really seen Thero. Hasn't really seen LaRavia. Like we don't even know who's gonna have the value. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Maybe Aiton is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like the league hasn't seen these guys. So for the first half of the season, if we can have a positive record and we can show that we're amongst the top three teams in the West, trust me, it's going to be easier for the Lakers to trade
Yeah,
because guys are going to want to be here.
it's gonna be easier for the Lakers to trade, certain players that we
Yes,
really don't want to move off of. And
correct.
the
That's fine.
reason and Austin fits in that
That's
category.
yeah, of
And
course.
Rui fits in that category too.
Sure.
So that's why I said
Yeah.
if you want, that's why.
Braun even, bro. Braun
Hold
even, bro.
up. Okay, let's be realistic. LeBron's not being traded.
Okay, okay, okay,
He's not
okay.
being traded, bro.
All right, all
So
right.
he's not being
LeBron
traded.
makes too much money for the Lakers.
I know, man. I'm just trolling, man. I'm trolling, man.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I'm talking real life,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
So these players like Rui, let me just say the prime contracts: Rui, Dalton, and AR, right? Those, in my opinion, would have something of significant value that, you could say we actually gave up in a trade to get something back. Regardless of how we feel about the player, you're going to have to give something up to get something back. That's just that. And that's okay, but during the regular season, I agree. I'm very high. But what playoffs have shown, and it's not just these players. This goes for everybody on the team. Everybody, because the first series we played, the Timberwolves, nobody played well that first game. Nobody did. and you can't have that in the playoffs. A small margin of error, but
And Luca was sick the third game. Right.
and Luca was exactly. But I'm
That's
saying,
2 games
and
already.
that's why I'm saying, like it would be easier if we traded something like an AR. I'm not saying trade AR because I don't like him. I'm just looking at the basketball fit, and that's why I brought up those specific names like a Neesmith and a Matherin and a Toppin, or just some of those type of archetypes of bills, because that fits what we have. I mean, what we're looking for is like we're looking for young, athletic players that can defend. And I'm pretty sure you would take 8 points of Neesmith with great defense, great shooting, and 9 points of Topping with great defense and pretty decent shooting and size over just AR. Would you not?
Yeah, for
Would you
sure they
not
are, of
say,
course. Yeah,
okay,
for sure they are. Yeah,
would you
sure. Sure.
and would you not say you got better?
Sure, sure. Yeah, you could.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
sure,
Yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. You can say that.
So
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Like
yeah,
it's not saying, oh, I hate AR. He has to go out the door. No.
yeah, yeah.
I'm even saying, I know this won't happen. We're far past it.
No,
But
of
that's
course,
why
yeah.
you see a lot of people, even Tri-State were saying earlier, if you move him off the bench, obviously that's the easiest fix out of them all. But that's not happening. And it shouldn't, because he's on a contract year and he's due for his bread that he would deserve. I don't care what anybody says. AR deserves over 30 million. That's cool and dandy and fine. But with the Lakers, I'm not too sure about that as
That's
far as
fine. Yeah,
basketball fit and Luca.
yeah. That's fine. But like what else? And again, this is the last thing that I'm gonna say. Again, and I hope this doesn't happen. But I don't know what combination and how this season is gonna go. But you got to understand another thing, and this is where a lot of teams like the Bucks and teams with only that have to rely on one or like two guys only. Again, man, somebody gets hurt, somebody's out for whatever the reason is, whatever it is, personal reason, injury, whatever it is, whatever they're out for. You need players that are able to win you games, because remember, the only reason why we're the third seed and had home court advantage, which it didn't really matter, but the only reason why we were able to get the third seed was by winning just one or two extra games. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if we would have lost one or two extra games, we would have been the sixth seed or the seventh seed. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at how the things wound up. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you mention guys like Toppin, I've watched Toppin. Toppin ain't winning you a game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sure, better on defense, size, sure, fit, role player, awesome plug and play guy. Cool, 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 cool. But if LeBron is out, if Luke is out, like Toppin ain't taking over the game. I've watched him. I've rarely seen him do that. I'm not saying he can't. Again, I'm just saying that he's not that guy based on what I've seen in his career.
Okay, and that's fair.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I said 2 out of the 3, so that's a big
Again, you
chunk.
said two. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
two. That's what
especially
I'm just
Neesmith,
saying. Yeah,
because Neesmith,
yeah,
I think he won you a game this year in the playoffs, right?
yeah. I think
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He
yeah,
did. He did. He did.
yeah.
He
So
did.
let's not just make it seem like I'm saying AR for Obi Toppin straight
No,
up.
no, 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 no. I was just giving an example of getting rid of guys for certain guys, and just be cautious. Because again, if you tell me, I mean, look at what Gabe Vincent did in the playoffs, right? Because this is the thing, right? So the argument needs to go both ways, right? So if Gabe Vincent was amazing in the playoffs with Miami, so then that means shouldn't he do that here? You see what I'm
He
saying?
should.
Like, okay,
He
but it
should.
doesn't always, but it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't always pan out that way.
That's
Because
true too. That's true
okay,
Yeah,
too.
there we
Yeah,
yeah.
go.
I agree with that. I
There we
agree with
go.
that.
So,
I'm
all right,
not
guys, let me go
negating
eat
that.
my cheeseburger, man. Salute,
All right, man.
salute to y'all. Great,
Salute.
great
All
talk,
right,
Gerald,
Tony.
and Gerald, man, you're doing an amazing job, brother.
Who?
Gerald, isn't that Gerald?
No.
No,
Who's
that's
this?
Joe.
Oh, really? Oh, my fault. I think I'm talking to Gerald this whole time. Joe, I'm sorry, Joe. Well, you're doing an amazing job, but Gerald does an amazing job too. Do y'all sound familiar, or is it just me tripping, bro?
Oh no.
Nah, I think you tripping, bro. Gerald
Really?
don't sound nothing like Joe, bro. That's
Yo, are you
gay.
serious right now? Yeah, I'm gonna play a couple of streams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gerald and Joe sound somewhat
Well,
similar, bro.
if you play a stream, look up the Luca one, because I definitely mentioned his defense. So I
All
wasn't
Well,
right,
just picking on AR.
well,
all right, cool.
Joe's not trading 5 dudes for one guy. So
Yeah, Gerald was bugging out, bro. Gerald was like, "Yeah, we're gonna trade this dude and this dude and this dude. We're gonna get this one guy." We're like, "What?" Like, yo, we ain't gonna have enough money to like fill in our roster, bro. Actually, we're missing a guy now, right? Don't yeah, we only
I
got
know we got
14, right?
one more spot. Yeah, we got
Yeah,
one more
that's what I'm
spot
saying.
left.
Like,
Yeah.
so all right, man. Listen,
And,
let me go eat my cheeseburger. Joe, thank you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right?
all right, team.
Later,
Take
man.
care, brother. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, man. Appreciate you, Joe, for cooking. Amazing cooking by Joe, man. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10, man. But if we're gonna go ahead and close out the show, Joe, you got any final takes you want to give before we close out the show? All right, I think Joe's on BRB. So my final take is this, man. For the season, man, I'm just ready for it to start. I'm ready to see what the Lakers been practicing on. I'm ready to see those guys that wanna be hungry for those rotational minutes, man. And just leave everything out there on the court. You know what I'm saying? As they should, man. I'm a JC co-host of Lakers in 5, man, and we are signing out. We are heading to the Bad Cave, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat that pulled up, man. Shout out to Cuba for pulling up, Major for pulling up. Shout out to Tri-State for pulling up earlier, man. Shout out to everybody on Twitter that tuned in, man. We always appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And if you're not following us on Playback, make sure you do at playback.tv/Lakers5. That is where you're going to get great play-by-play, great commentary before and after those games, man. Closing out the show. Peace out.